Hello there, you gorgeous lot. Welcome back to Crafters TV. It is time for something very, very exciting. It is, of course, a launch day. It is a brand new collection. My, you have been shopping for it already in your droves. We're having such an incredibly busy day here at Crafters TV. We also not only have the launch of the brand new Easter box collection, but Mark from Visible Image will be up for a full hour around 3 p.m. today, which is going to be amazing. I am not here on my own. She is back. She's back in stock with us, the Queen of Crafters Companion herself. Sara's here. How are you, Sara?
I've actually got a new nickname now, Joe. We're calling me Little Miss Twinkle Toes.
Little Miss Twinkle. Can we call you the dancing Queen of Crafters Companion? How about that?
Do you know, actually, Ali has this little speech when we're on tour every night. He would always say, I've heard this 33 times now, hence I'm always had it. He would always say, at the start of the show, I was dancing with the crafting queen. Now she's the ballroom queen. Oh. So I need to be like, you need to come up with a name for me that's like the dancing ballroom queen or something like that. But either way, guys, I am back off tour. That is me and my dancing journey officially finished. I've really missed you guys. I could not be more pleased to be back. Don't get me wrong, I've had the absolute time of my life. But I have really missed being in here, so you're going to be sick of the sight of me after the next few weeks, because I'm like, I want to do that show. I think I'll get in on that. And of course, today, I was due to be in for a big Sara cartload. However, when I heard there was a big launch day, I said, clear the decks, guys. I'm coming in. I was so involved in developing this product. Honestly, I can't wait to show you it. This product you are going to absolutely love. So I've got a whole 2 hours to show you everything you need to know about this product. This is what we're going to be looking at in this show. However, before we do that, I do just need to tell you it is Random Acts of Kindness Week, which means that every one of you who makes a purchase today, as long as it's over £20 or $20, the Crafters Companion Random Act of Kindness is that we're going to send you this little shopper tote absolutely free. So if you haven't bought anything yet today, get your order in today, because it must be today if you want to get the shopper tote. I'll show you. They fold down to this. Brilliant to put in your handbag. And then when you open them out, you're going to get the official Crafters Companion shopper tote. So that is the random act of kindness from Crafters Companion that you're going to get on every single order. It's like a free gift with your order. So that is what I've got coming up. I'm going to get into the Easter box to show you. However, before that, I know we wanted to say a little hello. For those of you who weren't here on our earlier show, you won't have met Mark from Visible Image. You're going to wish you'd got up early to watch him, because we are now almost 80%, over 80% sold out on all of the brand new collections that he's brought us. But how's your day been today, Mark?
Oh, superb, thank you. Absolutely superb.
And just give us a hint of what you've been doing, what you've been showing everyone.
Well, we've been doing some inkiness with some characters. We've been looking at a bit of spring with some flowers. Yeah, we've just been having a lot of fun today. Awesome.
And the good news is, you've got another hour with us coming up in about an hour's time. So basically, do you know, I go away for a couple of weeks and it all changes. It used to be that this was a 2-hour show and we'd do a 2-hour launch day. Now what we've done is we've made it into a sandwich. It's still a 2-hour launch day, but in the middle, you get to see our wonderful guests that have come in for the day. So I'm going to do an hour with the Easter box. Then we're going to have Mark coming up with everything, whatever is left from Visible Image. And then I'm going to be back up for the final hour of the launch day. Sound like a plan, Mark?
Definitely.
Brilliant. Right, so we'll see you. You can go and have a cup of tea and a little bit relax, and we'll see you in about an hour. I'll let Joe walk you through what we've got, and then I can't wait to get into our first demo with the Easter box.
What an exciting day. It feels like every day is just jam-packed here at Crafters TV at the moment, does it? I want to tell you about this. It has been so incredibly busy already. So you've got the main collection. I'm going to put those details on the screen there for the box, as you can see. It all comes beautifully packaged for you. $49.99 or $59.95. I don't want you to buy this. You'll understand why in a moment. You have got so much within here. You're going to get 12 card blanks, 12 envelopes. You're going to get printed papers, embossing folders, a stencil, 34 clear acrylic stamps in here, 18 metal dies, coloured cardstock, ribbon, twine. You've even got pom-poms and bows within this collection as well. It is brilliant. It is so amazing, because it's everything you're going to need to take care of Easter, whether you are making Easter cards, whether you want to do invitations, keepsakes, table decorations, All those different things are possible with this. Over 180 elements in there. I say I don't want you to order that because what I want you to do is go for the larger bundle. Let me show you why I want you to do that. Because if you're going for the larger collection, what Sara and the team have done is hand-selected some products that are really going to help you to elevate that Easter box. And these are those. So you're going to get the baby pink Centura Pearl cardstock, which is this one just here. You are also going to get the floral aqua pens as well. These are brilliant. These are our beautiful watercolor markers. You're going to get the floral tones which match perfectly. And we're also going to give you one of our Midas metallic ink pads in there as well. So that's going to be perfect for doing all of your different heat embossing. Now the box on its own in the UK, $49.99. So you're only paying less than £10 more and you are getting loads of extra value, over £30 worth of extra value. You also as well, if you're in the US, the box should be $59.95. So you're paying another $15 and you're getting close to $40 worth of added value, which is amazing. And I know that it's going to really enhance and help you make some gorgeous projects. Let me share with you some of the things that are in here because they are so stinking cute. Beautiful, beautiful pom-poms in here, which I like. The gorgeous little bunnies. Look at how adorable these are. And all of this, of course, coming from that amazing box. I've got to show you this because how about making some gorgeous Easter bunting? Yes, please. Also, you know, there's some more religious connotation in here as well, which I know a lot of you like to make religious theme cards, then you're going to be able to do that with this. I love this in here, but remember, stamps, stencils, dies, papers, gorgeous, gorgeous elements all the way through. I love that stepper card. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. This one here is cute as well, as you can see. But it says Easter, doesn't it? I love that we're like nearly there. We're channeling spring. The Easter collection is the first in the edition, first edition of what is going to be lots of gorgeous spring, summer collections that are going to be coming your way. This is far and away the busiest option that is on your screen at the moment. $58.97, $74.89 if you are across the pond. If you're here in the UK, you are of course going to be, and across the pond, you're going to be able to use your Club Inspire discount. That means under £50 or $60. So essentially, Club Inspire members, you get this bit for free, which is amazing. Really, really amazing. Lots of you tuning in. If you want to get in touch with me, you can do so in all the normal ways. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion on YouTube. Diane's in, Debbie saying hi, Mary Pat's here, Liz is also in, the lovely Lynn and Lee, Coletta too, everyone tuning in. I think everyone is very, very excited. This feels like the beginning of spring, summer to me, Sara. Well, I know we've been channeling it and willing it, haven't we? But it's finally here. Well,
the thing is, I always say, Easter is one of them occasions where most of us make cards. However, I've never had a cohesive collection. I've bought the odd Easter die, Joe, I've bought an embossing floor, I've bought papers. I've never had everything to coordinate. And you know what I'm like when it comes to my Sara signatures. I want to be able to guarantee that you can make exactly the same cards I'm making and have everything to beautifully coordinate. And the great thing with this is you've got absolutely everything, but Easter doesn't change year on year, Joe. Little bunnies and crosses and beautiful spring lamps, they are the same iconic imagery that we pull out for Easter every single year. So you can buy it this year knowing that's it. You've bought Easter. You're done. Next year, the year after, the year after the year, you've invested in the tools that you need, the dies, the stamps, the folders, to be able to do Easter. All you might want to do is add a few extra papers. So do you want me to do an unboxing, show you everything that's in it? Right.
Me too.
For a start, it comes in a beautiful box, because I know you're going to use it this time of year, and then you're going to want to put it away and be able to bring it out every year. So when I open this up, Joe, you know I love my collections, and the Sara signatures where we put everything in a box together, okay? When you open the tissue paper, right? To get you started, by the way, guys, I have put in here some cards and envelopes, just so that if you're super excited, right out of the box, everything you need is in there, okay? Now, the main crux of what you want are these parts here. So you've got a load of dies and a load of stamps. Can I just say, Joe, if you were going to be using all of these, I can show you all of them here on the boards, right?
I mean, I can't remember what you begin to pay just for those.
Look at all of these. You're talking what? $30 worth of stamps. This is just the stamps. We've got stamp and die sets as well. The Easter wreath, you've got the basket, the eggs, you've got all of these little sayings for Easter. And then, of course, when you start getting the ones that coordinate with the dies, you've got things like your little bunny in different poses, your bunny ears, your little lambs, your chicks, where you can stamp them and then die cut to go with. So those are the stamps, and then these are the dies that coordinate with them. Now, I would say, bear in mind, if you're a platinum member in the club, the price that you're paying as a platinum member on just the box is probably the value of the dies and stamps. So everything else that I'm going to show you is an absolute bonus. Now, the price that you've got on your screen, this side, isn't it? That, bear in mind, is for the complete collection, because everybody is going, it's more than 3 to 1 are going for the complete collection with the extra papers, which I'll come on to. However, just thinking about the value in the box, this is the value in the box. So everything else I'm about to show you, you should take as a bonus. Now, what is going to make your Easter cards look really extra special? It's things like having the beautiful twine to coordinate, having the little ribbons that are going to work in, and the pre-tied bows. And even a lot of these cards, you'll see we've done the little pom-poms.
The pom-poms
for the
are
little
so
bunnies.
cute, aren't they?
The little bunny, bunny bottoms. What do you call it?
Tails.
Tail, thank you. Yeah, well, it goes on his bottom, doesn't it? So you've got all these coordinating pieces, but then look at what we've done as extras. If you want to do some little bunting, how cute is this? The little stencil.
That is adorable.
So you've got the stencil. I'm going to be doing some bunting later in the show, but how cute is that? There's the bunny bottoms I was talking about, Joe. Look how many of the pom-poms you get to do, the little bunny tails, the little mini ones and the bigger ones. But things like the jute twine matching in with the little ribbons, matching in with the organza ribbon that we've got, that all coordinates beautifully. Now, my first demo that I'm going to do, Joe, I'm going to be using this gorgeous embossing folder. And you'll see this perfectly coordinates with the die set that we've got here as well. So when you see we're coming to make some cards, how fabulous does it look when we've got the embossed detail with the die cut detail over the front? So all of that I'll be showing you over the course of the show. Bear in mind I've got 2 hours on this to teach you loads of different cards. Then we get into the various papers, Joe, and then look at them, they're all double-sided. So you've got like a lovely big fun image on the front. In fact, I'll go this way. Lovely big fun image on the front, and then the coordinating paper to go on the back. So that whether you want all over pattern or whether you want just a little bit of background pattern for your cards, you've got loads and loads of options, all in that 8x8 size. I've used this in loads of my cards, just the backing one, but then look how well that coordinates with the front one. Maybe you want to do envelopes with it for your small cards. Maybe you want to line the envelopes that you've got. I can teach you all of that over the course of the show, but you get the papers and also then the coordinating mat cards.
I'm right in thinking that the only way to get these papers will be in this box, in this collection. They're going to be exclusive to this.
They are indeed. The only way you can get any of this is in this box. So it's a Sara signature collection, which also means the bad news, guys, you know what I'm going to say? We only make it once. So we only do this, and the stock updates that Joe's giving you are of all of the stock that we brought into our UK warehouse for Crafters TV. So when that's gone, that is categorically gone. And it's not like the other collections where we might have a bit of this and a bit of that left over. Everything's in the box. It's only one item. So if you want the Easter collection, it could be a case of get it now as it's launching, or it's going to be one of those items that you're going to see talked about on Pinterest and on Facebook, and you'll not be able to come back and get it again, because it's a, as we call them, like one-hit wonders. They're in and out. They're only limited edition if we promise never to make them again.
Absolutely. And as Sara was saying, you know, with most signature collections of Nature's Garden, you know, it sells out, we'll bring you back, you know, we'll take a paper pad out, we'll take a die out, we'll give you another collection. It's not the case with this. Once it has gone, it has gone. I'm going to talk to you again about this larger collection, because for an extra £8 or $15, you're getting over £30 or $40 worth of extra value. So it really makes sense. And actually, Platinum members are paying less for this than they would be just for the box on its own if you were going to buy it at full price. So less than the value of the box, you get absolutely everything. However, hang on to your craft desk, Sara, because already, just from the short mention this morning, 40% of that larger collection has already sold out and gone. It is very, very busy. I would urge you to get your order placed. You can do that by heading over to the website, craftscompanion.co.uk.eu. Hit that shop the show button. There you'll see absolutely everything that's in this show, including the visible image items that will be coming up in the 3 p.m. hour. They are going really quickly. I will give you a reminder of those as well before we get to that hour, because some of them are literally just hanging on by a thread. Lots of you saying hi. A lot of love for you in the comments, Sara. Jennifer says, I love the box. It's so great to keep papers and matching products together. The lovely Lynn in Essex says, it's so lovely to see Sara back. I've really missed her. I missed her as well. Aww. I've hardly seen her. Maureen says, welcome back, Sara. Loving the bundle. My granddaughter is being christened on Easter Sunday. perfect to create those cards. Scrap paper scissors, I'm so glad I purchased this kit. So well curated, every image is fantastic. I've made several cards and gifts, still have loads left. Yolanda says, I need this box. I think it's definitely a need, not a want, Yolanda. I'm with you on that. Sensational Sky says, how gorgeous. And Mary says, the Easter collection is great value. I'm so excited to play with it. I know all of our box collections are brilliant value, Sarah. This, it seems like we've sort of taken it to another level with this. So when you get this home, start unpacking it, you'll not believe what's in here for the price you've paid for it. It's incredible.
Oh, for me, it's always the fact that everything coordinates. Each one of these beautiful cards, you just know that the stamp is going to work beautifully well with the background papers. You're going to have the exact matching colour ribbons that go in with the papers that you've got, whether it's the little bunny accessories, whether you want to do something simple or something more elaborate. You know how beautiful are they? It's the same rabbits that are in the papers as what you're going to see in the stamps, for example. So much, whether you want to do simple cards or more elaborate cards, trust me, I've got everything that you could need covered for Easter. Right, I'm going to get straight into the first card.
Okie doke.
For all we say, we've got 2 hours. It always goes super fast, doesn't it? And there's always more that I want to show people. And there's loads of techniques with this little box that I want to cover, like the bunting and things like that. Now, I did just want to talk about the embossing folder, because it's a beautiful embossing folder, really nice and simple. And what I'm going to do is just show you, just quite simply, I've cut the piece of cardstock to go in here. It's a regular embossing folder, which means we're just going to sandwich between your 2 regular embossing plates. That's the sandwich that you need. Whether it's into your Gemini, the Gemini Junior, these would go through your Gemini Midi, for example. It's a little 4-inch wide embossing folder. But if you go for that bundle, instead of just going, how deep is my embossing here? Beautiful, look at that. I don't know how well you can see that, guys, on the camera.
Just about pick that up.
Oh, really well. But look how nice this is going to look when we take a little bit. If you go for the bigger kit, you can also get that Midas ink pad. And can you see, you just pick up a little bit of ink, and we can use the Midas ink pad to just give a little bit of colour around the outside of the folder.
What I love about this
just
box,
picks
Sarah,
up on that. Go on, yep.
Whether you're going for whatever tone you're trying to strike with your Easter makes this year, there's something in here for everyone. If we're going cute, we're going bunnies, we're going fluffy, tick, we've got that. You know, if we are remembering that Easter is a religious holiday and we wanted to make more projects with more religious connotations, that box is ticked as well. And of course, that's before you even start thinking about bringing in stuff you already have in your stash. This is going to get you back in your stash and finding bits you haven't used for ages, I reckon.
Totally. And the thing is, we've all got a couple of nice dies that are maybe like a nice cross or the odd couple of little bits of Easter bunnies. But now you're going to have a whole range to work it through together. And I think that is the difference. Now, watch this. Can you see? I'm going to take this one here now, Joe. Run that through. I've actually done one just for speed here. Look, here is one of the ones that I've run. And can you see? It's going to line up. It's exactly the same die as what we've got the embossing folder. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I've embossed another one of these, and I'm going to put this one over top of the smaller piece so that we can mat and layer it a little bit. Now, top tip for you here, guys. When you've got an intricate die cut like this, make sure you use the dotty tape pens, because if you're using those dotty tape pens, notice how I'm holding hold of the paper here. If you do that and lie that over the top, it means we can get a perfect stick without having our glue ooze out everywhere. So let's have a little look here.
It's a good job everyone's stocked up on these tape pens, because I fear we are heading towards a 2020 style outage at the moment, Sarah. People luckily have been stockpiling them.
It's not like we didn't warn everybody, Joe.
We did.
We
gave them plenty of warning.
We saw this coming a mile off, and we did try and warn everybody about this. So, yeah, always a problem with these tape pens. I think that as crafting just grows in popularity all the time. Oh, let's have a little look. I've trimmed this one to exactly the right size. I want to make sure I get the one on that's the right size. Look at that. I've trimmed that down a tiny little bit just to give me a little mat and layer there. And then actually, look, I'm going to use some scraps of my cardstock here. These are scraps that I've had left over, Joe. So it just shows you don't need to, look, I'm going to use 2 little bits there instead of one larger bit. And it just shows you don't need to always be cutting into your paper. Save all the bits that are left over and get the most bang from your buck of what you've got there ready to use. So a couple of bits of backing paper here, and this is going to go onto the front of one of the cards in the kit. So yes, you're getting the 12 cards and envelopes to get you started. However, you don't have to just work with the ones that are in the kit. You can bring these on. If you're going for the bigger collection that we've got, you might want to be using your Centura Pearl Baby Pink. Look how well the Baby Pink works in with some of those colours. So that would make a beautiful base card, wouldn't it? I'm just going for speed here. So literally open the box and this is what you're going to be able to start with. So just going to bring this in here. And then all I've done is I've taken one of the cards and envelopes, Joe, out of the kit, put a score line in the middle and folded that back. So that this becomes, I always call them a fold back card. Then if you want to do something a little bit different, watch this, I'm going to stick tape just on the front left-hand side, line this front up to it, and then you get a card which stands just a completely different way. So can you see, if I show you that from the front, it is going to stand up. It's a some people call this a Z-fold card as well, Joe. It's not how I term a Z-fold, but that is probably the traditional way of terming a Z-fold. So that's given me a beautiful front to the card. And then bear in mind, on your stamps, you've got all these extra little things. So if I bring this in, can you see? Somebody loves you, thinking of you this Easter, have an excellent Easter. But then we've also got more traditional ones like, he is not here, he is risen, just as he said. Obviously that's from Matthew 28:6. So what I've done is, I've taken that one, Joe, and I'm going to pop that across the bottom, front of the bottom part of the card here.
Die, Sarah, in your Christmas crafting as well.
Do you know, that's not a bad shout, actually. Everything's going to work in really well, and it's just going to coordinate perfectly. And because it is a Sara signature, you know that as I've designed it with the team, I've had a lot more in my thought process. I've been thinking as I've designed it, well, what else can it go with? How can it work with this? So if you are wanting to work with it, with the, you know, like the Nativity collection that we did a few years ago, for example, I can tell you now, stylistically, all the design will work together beautifully well. The dyes will cross-pollinate with the papers from the different sets.
Absolutely.
And then last little one to finish that off, Joe. Oh, and that is just going to go into the centre there. And it just shows you, whether you're doing quick and easy cards or some of the more elaborate ones that I will be doing over the course of the show, how absolutely beautiful is that? And that's just one. There are so many different cards that you might be wanting to do.
Amazing. I'm going to take you back through exactly what you get in just a second, but Mark is here from Visible Image, which is brilliant. Whilst it lasts, Mark, it's such an incredible show earlier.
I know, crazy.
Really, really busy. What I'm going to do is just whiz through what's left, because what we're worried about is by the time we get to your section of the show at 3, even more of the stock's going to be gone, I'm afraid. So I'm going to whiz through. I'm going to also be completely honest with you. One person can check out on this first item that we're going to share with you.
Really? Hurry up.
We've got one left to go to check out on this. What is, you know, firstly, the designs are beautiful. Yeah. What do you think about when you're putting these together?
They're going to be our own signature, kind of like edgy, a little bit edgy, but in my own style. They can be grungy, they can be very simple and clean, but they all work together, and that's very important.
And they're really lovely size collections. We're not going to spend too much time on that one because it is going to go. If it's in your basket, you must check it out. There are 4 types. It's about 6 people with that sat in their basket, and there's only one to go around. Something I like to do, a drink with friends. Brilliant. I'm thinking for more masculine themes of cards.
Yes.
How much of this has gone? 83% of this is gone. But I know a lot of people struggle, don't they, with more masculine cards?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a man, so, you know, I kind of work at it from my own angle, but, you know, beer, wine, gin, those
all of it, please.
Yeah. Any particular order?
Oh, anyway, a beer before wine, feeling fine, isn't it, they say? Yeah. Wine before beer, feeling something. I'm not sure how the rest of it goes.
These are very modern, they work, the words work perfectly, and yeah, there's some really fun elements in these sets.
Yeah, really cool sentiments in here. The best beers are the ones we drink with friends. Absolutely they are. You will need to be quick for that. I can see that one also going before we get to that section of the show. This one here, this T-shirt collection, 80% off. I must admit, I love these. I do love a texture. 80% gone, sorry. You're getting very excited. I do love a texture stamp, and I'm imagining these are going to be super versatile.
This is one of our best-selling background stamps. It's a must that you've got to have in your collection. They work with every single stamp set that you can imagine. Brilliant.
Really brilliant. I must have stamped over your patterned papers as well. And then you've got the T-shirt. I bet you could really go to town with how you colour this.
Yes, I mean, you know, whether it be plain or whether you use some of the elements out of the set, so it's both for male and female cards. but it just works.
Brilliant. And then a gorgeous selection of sentiments, lots of different fonts in there. I love this one. Sometimes life just sucks.
Yeah, and you know, I like you got this.
Yeah.
And thank you for being thank you for being you.
Yeah, really, really awesome. 28.75, 41.69. Very, very busy on that one. Now, Max rocks 2 stamps, over 80% gone here. Stamps, dies, and a stencil. So a little bit of everything in this one.
Yeah, I mean, people wanted these to be brought back, so we brought these back. Brand new designs, brand new elements, come with the dies, and also you get the free stencil as well. That
Amazing.
Yeah, that graffiti stencil is fantastic.
Yeah, really, really cool. That you're going to get the stencil totally free of charge. How are we doing on stock with this one? Over 80% gone here as well. I see a theme, Mark, don't you? I do see a theme. Molly is our next one. Molly is limited. So I love Molly because she's a bit anime. She looks like a really cool dudess.
Yes, very anime, bit emo, bit grunge, bit gothic. Yeah, you colour her however you want. She's got some fantastic elements in there. Of course, you've got all the dies to go with it.
Absolutely, you do. There they are.
And you've also got that free stencil,
Absolutely.
which is kind of like 2 stencils in one, and it's really excited. It works across all the character stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
I think about, you know, spritzing, pasting, inking, all of those wonderful messy things that we like to do is going to work beautifully with this collection. One more to talk about whilst we're here as well. Jake is like the cool kid I wish I was, but I never was growing up.
I got a very soft spot for Jake.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake can also be like a girl as well. So it depends on how you colour him. He could actually be a girl. But skateboards, they're superb. You've got some great elements in there. Flipping awesome and dude.
Yeah, I think this is going to be great. I think a lot of people that craft love to craft for their children and their grandchildren.
Yeah.
Maybe don't have a lot of collections that strike the right tone. I think this is going to be perfect for that.
But what I like about the actual Jake set is that you've got a baseball cap. People collect baseball caps. You can have a whole card with baseball caps or maybe a skateboards in there because you can decorate those skateboards. There's elements in that set to do that.
Absolutely. But some people hang skateboards on their wall, don't they?
Yeah.
I quite fancy one at home.
They're
Try
I think
pretending
they
I'm
call
that
them
trendy.
decks, don't they?
Decks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what the cool kids are calling them.
The kids call them that.
What you've also got in here as well is that free stencil too. That's going to work with so many different things, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it works perfectly with these characters, but if you think about using it with flowers, this distressed brick wall is superb.
Yeah, even with some of our more vintage collections, I imagine that would look great with some of the inks for it. Again, you're getting the stencil free in that particular collection. 1838, 2666. Love that we are still able to bring you that club inspired discount even when we bring in brands that we love. Right, Mark, well, we'll see you. We're going to be up with us in about half an hour's time with whatever is left.
Okay.
So fingers crossed there is plenty left. I'm going to send you off that way.
Okay,
if that's
thank
all
you.
right. Excellent. Yes. Last call for a lot of that we've just shared with you. So exciting, Sara, isn't it, to be able to open the studio up and have, you know, the brands that we've worked with and loved for so long, to have them here in the studio just feels so special.
I love the fact that we're able to bring in all of our friends as well, because a lot of this product maybe we've had some of this on the website before, but never had be able to have the guests in the studio to come and show you. We've never had the time. So to be able to make the time to invite our friends in to be able to present directly. However, clearly we've all massively underestimated how popular these were going to be. Because bear in mind, Mark was supposed to be with us here for this hour and again later tonight. And now you're talking, Joe, there might not be enough just to get through even the slot he's due to be in here. So, yes. I think we might be tap dancing, you and I, later, Joe.
I'm sure we'll find something fabulous to bring you to fill in that time. I want to remind you, 2 different options when it comes to getting this. You can go for the box on its own, and remember what you are getting in here: card blanks, envelopes, printed papers, embossing folder. You've got a stencil in there, stamps, metal dies, coloured card, ribbon, baker's twine, pom-poms, assorted bows. It is all in there for that incredible price. I love that we've done this, Sara, as well, because everyone wants to create beautiful things for Easter, and this is really the perfect size collection to allow you to do that. What I would say is the details on your screen are for the extras included. This is like the expansion pack. It's like the full kit, if you want to think of it like that, because we are included in here some cardstock for it. I say some cardstock. It's Centura Pearl, the cardstock of all cardstocks, and we're going to include a metallic ink pad in the blush, so you're going to be able to heat emboss onto these gorgeous papers. And you're also going to then receive some of our aqua markers, which are our watercolour markers. They are absolutely beautiful. It's a floral, which is the perfect colour tone to go with the big collection. I would urge you to go for this, because what you're essentially getting is for £8.98 more, you're getting over £30 worth of value. In the US, For less than $15 more, you're getting $40 more value, and we know that you're going to get even more out of this box. It's really going to help you stretch that and get the most amount of craftability out of it, which is exactly what we're all after. We all want maximum return, minimum input, don't we? Especially when it comes to buying crafty stuff and spending our crafty pennies, Sarah.
Well, we all like free stuff. Essentially, how it's working out is you buy the box, and we stock up on one of the most popular colours of ink pad and Centura Pearl. And then you'll see that you save £22.99 or $29.99. That is the cost of the box of aqua pens. So literally, you are getting the box of aqua pens completely free. So all I would say is, if you are somebody who loves these markers, maybe you buy these and put these away as a gift, maybe you've had some of our other markers but not this colour collection, the fact that you're getting them for free when you're buying the Easter box, that bundle is fantastic. However, we only have a limited number of the extra pens. So we've got plenty of the boxes. We're going to be demonstrating the boxes all day. However, the special offer that has the pens, that has the ink pad and everything, that is what's going to be limited. That's what we'll run out of, because we don't have enough of those pens basically to go around in all of the boxes.
Yeah, what I'd also say is if you went for the Paper Dynamics Sun Bunny paper collection yesterday, it was on the show, the dies, the stamps and the papers from here will play beautifully with that collection. I know hundreds of you went for that yesterday. This is going to be the perfect companion for that as well. Any burning questions you've got about the collection, please get them into me. I'll pop them across to Sara, Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are over on YouTube. What would you like to share with us next, Sara?
Okay, well, we've done a bit of die cutting and embossing in the last demo, so I thought we'd get the stamps out.
Nice.
The stamps are beautiful, okay? And they're acrylic stamps, but I want you to see how beautifully well all of them stamp. So what I'm going to do, Joe, is get out that full set of stamps, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to pop this to one side, and let's stamp a couple of them off. Now, I've got some of my tri-blends here, so I'm going to stamp them in an alcohol-proof ink so that we can do a little bit of alcohol work with them. So let's have a little look. I think we'll do the little bunnies. So if you take the bunnies off here, try and keep them all organised and together. I'm going to pop them onto a rocker block and let's just stamp them both at the same time, okay? Now, when we're stamping, I've just got a little bit here of alcohol pen card, my Nina cardstock. But instead of stamping them in black, Joe, I'm going to use one of our other finesse colours. So maybe it's the Pebble if you want a nice subtle like browny shade. Well, it's not really brown, it's more like a...
It's like a sort of taupey colour, isn't it?
Yeah, taupe, thank you. Or we've got Flagstone if you want to go with a more grey shade. I think I'll go with the taupey colour, Pebble. So lots of little light tapping. Anybody who was in Leanne's colouring class last night will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, that looks super fun.
And then lots of little light tapping, and then because I'm rocker blocking with them, I'm just going to start on the heel and rock from heel to toe, and you'll see you get that perfect transfer of image. And then when it comes to colouring, Joe, I'm going to use the tan pens here. So let's colour him in here.
He looks a bit shy, this bunny. He's like, oh, don't look at me, I'm so shy. Yeah.
He's a bit shy, actually. So what you're going to do is, I need to do what Leanne said. Leanne said you must always have another sheet of paper behind where you're colouring. So here we go, another sheet of paper behind where I'm colouring. And I'm going to put a base layer of pen down on here. So we're going to get him down there, we're going to get it coming round his face, but I'm going to preserve my highlight on the front here, and then coming down the edge here. And oh, Joe, have you just had that bad news in your ear that I
have indeed. Spring Flowers has gone from Visible Image. If it's in your basket, please remove it. I hate to tell you as well that there are the majority of the collections that we just shared with you are going the same way. So we will be with Mark for maybe an hour, or as long as there's stock, I think is the situation in that 3 o'clock hour, Sara.
And it's definitely one of those cases, guys, if you kind of need to check it out. If you've been sitting with it in your basket all day and thinking about it, you need to check it out, because if not, I can guarantee you somebody else is coming to check that out.
Or if you've got it sat in your basket and you're unsure whether you want it or not, just remove it, because it'll make our life so much easier. There's a big queue of people sort of forming behind you to nab it out your basket. Yolanda says, so good to see Sara Davies and Joe back on today. It's lovely to be back together in the studio, Sara. I can't remember the last time we worked together. It's ages ago.
I can remember the last time I saw you, though. Joe came and visited me while I was on tour in Manchester, didn't you, Joe?
I did indeed, yes. I came straight from Crafters TV to Sara on a night out in Manchester.
No,
you're in my hometown, I couldn't miss you.
That is not true, Joe. Tell them actually what happened.
What actually happened was I was here at work. I went home, I was meant to run with Sara the next day, and Sara was like, can't see that happening. So I did all my skincare, I did my cleansing, my toning, I was putting my facial oil on, I'd spritzed my pillow with my pillow mist ready to get in with my lavender pillow mist, and I just got into bed and just put the quilt back, and then Sara was like, actually, I'm going out, do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, too right I do. So I jumped out of bed, I had a very small glass of wine, ironed a shirt, and boom, 20 minutes later, I was at the club with Sara. It was great, wasn't it?
It was a brilliant night out, Joe. Never want to miss an opportunity for
Never.
a night out. Man after my own heart here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And then I got to go on holiday the next day with quite the hangover, Sara.
Yes.
Quite the hangover.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
Sandra says, we like all the crafty goodies you bring us, Sara, but all the extras and freebies put a spring in our step and a song in our heart. Thank you so much for CTV and for Crafters Companion. What a lovely message from Sandra.
Look at that. Look at that, Joe. Look how that's starting
Beautiful.
to blend in there. Perfect. Now, listen, guys. I'm not going to spend all day colouring because we've got loads more to show you. And I also wanted to do some colouring with my aqua pens later. But what I have done is I've got the one that I've coloured and die cut out there, Joe, and I've got the little other guy that I did. So I've done those two bunnies, coloured them, cut them out. I could see I was going down no pun intended, a rabbit hole of colour in there, and you were starting to lose me a little bit. So I've had to rein myself back in, because if you see, guys, how many demos I've got underneath the table here, it's going to be a busy couple of hours, I can tell you, on the shows. What I really wanted to do, Joe, is use these. What I've done is I've done these two, and I've also made myself a lovely topper, which is one of the stamp sets. So can you see this one here?
Beautiful.
So this is the stamp set that we've done. And look, I've coloured this in, but I wanted you to see how we're going to use...
I didn't initially spot the bunny bottom sticking out there for a second.
The bunny bottom sticking out, and what it needs is, it needs the tiny little mini bunny bottom to go on the edge. So can you see we've got some big ones? Oh, does this one need a little one?
If you were selecting a pom-pom for my bottom, you'd definitely need a big one, is what I'm going to say.
Do you think I can get, is that too big? Yeah, that's too big on that one. You see, some of them are designed to have the bigger ones, some of them are designed to have the smaller ones. So you've got all the options in there. The bigger ones as well, Joe, are brilliant if you're doing the bunting. Yes. And then watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on the middle here and stick that. What I would do if I was doing this at home is I'd use my tacky glue. So it just adds a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to use these. And I thought for a bit of a change, we would do a bridge card. Nice. And I'd show everybody how to do a really easy, kind of a bit of a cheap bridge card. So if you're using the cards and envelopes that are in the kit, which I've tried to do just so that you could make all these exact cards that I'm doing, they're your 6x4 cards, Joe. And you know what I did for that first card? I scored it in the middle and folded it back, so we had a fold back, yeah? I want you to do 2 of those. So take your 2 cards out and do 2 fold back cards like this, right? Then what we're going to do is we're just going to put tape all over the back of the first one. There we go, all over the back of that first one. Connect the second one over top of it, so that what we then end up with is what I term a fold back gatefold, right? So you would never know that those 2 pieces were connected along the back. And then I've got a little bit, now these are from the papers. As soon as I finish this demonstration, guys, I'm going to show you all the papers again, because they're absolutely beautiful. And I've even not been sparing of to gut the, oh, we're right at the end of the tape in there. I haven't even gutted these, Joe. I've just used them exactly as they are. But if I wanted to be a little bit clever, I could gut the centre of that out. So that is going to go on the base there. Just how nice and happy and bright are the colours in this, Joe?
So nice. Just to let everyone know, Sara, Molly Rule's collection, Visible Images, is about to sell out. If it's in your basket, you need to check it out in the next sort of 90 seconds, 2 minutes. It's going to go any second. Very busy on those.
Okay, now I am starting to panic a little bit, Joe. This is going to be interesting next hour, isn't it? So I'm going to put these 2 on the front panels here. So there's one, and then the second one on this front panel across here as well. Now, watch how a bridge card works. So if we were doing this as a fold back gatefold, they would meet in the middle now. That would be a gatefold. Have a little look at it from the front, okay? So this is how it would go flat in the envelope, and it would stand up. Isn't it lovely? But if you want to do it as a bridge, all you need to do, and it then doesn't go flat to go in the envelope, is we're going to connect this across the front, which basically holds it open and holds that shape. Now, can you see it will go flat to go in the envelope like this, but it won't push flat. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to just pop a little bit of tape onto this front corner, all right? and we're going to pop that in there. So that'll go across this front panel here and take it kind of part way up. And then what I like to do is, because I do want it to go flat in the envelope, you need to make sure that you pop the tape on this side, but glue the card flat while it's open like that. So can you see, you glue it flat like that, so it's going to stand up, and then makes our nice standing up card, but then you know that when it's going flat in the envelope, it's going to go perfectly flat.
Amazing.
So that's the trick if you're ever doing like a bridge card. Now, from here, we just need to decorate our bridge card. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. Oh, I think I'll use my 3D glue gel just to 3D it up a little bit. I'm going to put my topper on the back there. So a couple of nice big globules of glue on the back. And then, do you know what I think might really nice finish this off? I'm going to pop this on here. Can you see? I'm going to pop this in there. And I'm going to just give that little piece on the top.
Nothing overly complicated here though, Sara. You're really allowing the collection to sing for itself, aren't you? Because the papers are so beautiful, the artwork is so beautiful, you don't need to do too much to this.
Yeah, not being funny, it's just all the work that's gone into it. We've wanted to do an Easter collection for so long, and we had so many ideas and had to be really like selective in kind of what made the bill as it was. So I can guarantee you that what's in this collection is only the bits that you absolutely desperately need. I mean, look at that. How cute is that card? Yet if I compare that to the one that we've just done, we've gone such a different style on the two cards, yet all working in that same way. And in the same way that I talk about like the die cuts matching in with the background papers and the colours in the ribbons working with the colours of the cardstock that we've got, everything just works. Now, I just want to show you again, Jo, the papers that are in this collection, because the papers themselves, now these are non-repeatable. So this is a one and done that you've got to get them to get this. I mean, we should really look at seeing whether we can bring these back, because I know how many of you will want to kind of restock on the paper. Oh, I'll show you to the front, George. There you go. So that's all the beauty. So that is the paper there, Jo, this one here that I used on the front. Just
Not like anything else that we've really done before, these papers, are they? They're very different to our usual style.
Really bright as well, and I just think this is brilliant if you want to do like a background paper scrapbook, or if you wanted to line your envelopes, for example, that one would look fabulous. You've got beautiful background pieces. You can use them for making little gift bags. I've got the bunting that I might want to do it later. So it really is just, I mean, just beautiful. And then you've got the cardstock. Now, I just want to explain again, guys, right? So I'll ask George if he can put the details on the screen just for the box. And I want to walk you through just the box, right? Now, $49.99 or $59.99. Bear in mind, if you're buying these components individually, you've got $20 stamp set. We've got probably a $25, $30 die set. We've got like a $3.99 embossing folder. You've got a pack of papers, so you've probably got like a $6.99 paper pack. Then we've also got the coordinating card packs, another $4.99, $5.99 card pack in there. Then you've got the cards and envelopes. Then we've got the organza ribbon. Then you've got the bows. Then you've got the templates. Then you've got the jute twine. You've got the little bunny bottoms. I'm going to keep calling them bunny bottoms now. So all that together, you're talking well over £80, £90, well over $100 worth of value.
Comfortably. Exceptional
value box for the box, right? Let's swap the details, because that is just the box, right? Every one of you buying the box, I know, in fact, nobody is going to say no to picking up one of the metallic blush ink pads and the Centura Pearl Pink. They are literally, we've hand-picked the colours that perfectly match, but you've got the beautiful paper and the gorgeous ink pad. That is what you're buying. That's the details on the screen. Bear in mind, you're already making the £30, £40, $50+ saving on what's in the box. But then for free, we also send you the box of aqua pens. So these are like your free gift that comes in when you get the big complete collection. So like Jo said earlier, the Easter box, we brought loads of stock in of this because it's only February and we're going to be selling this all the way through till Easter, or at least we hope. However, today's kind of special deal is the box with the ink pad and the papers with the pens. That deal, I was going to say, would come to an end after today, but actually there's no way it's going to last today because we have a limited number of the pens available. So if you want your free box of pens, you absolutely need to be getting that free box of pens while we've got this bundle available. And the way it's heading, we might not even have any of these left by the end of the show. So don't say we didn't warn you. I'm going to clear up and get ready for another demonstration because I've got loads more to show you, but I didn't want you to miss out on basically getting a $29.99 box of pens for free.
Absolutely. A lot of people talking about, I was just reading the comments there, Sarah, please bring the papers out. Well, kind of defeats the object of the box, doesn't it? The papers are exclusive to the box. If you want the papers, you get the box. That is how it works. You know, because the two go hand in hand so beautifully together. The artwork in the stamps, the dies, the papers, the coordinated cardstock, the pom-poms, the ribbons, the twine. It is a complete collection. So you know you've got something that you're going to be able to complete and all your different Easter crafting with and get beautiful, beautiful results every single time. Rose is saying, good morning, Sarah and Joe. The collection is beautiful. Linda says, lovely, bright coloured Easter cards, Sarah. I purchased my collection already. Loads of you are incredibly busy. Pretty much all of you, way more of you going for this particular collection just here because you are getting the extras in there. And that's going to really help make you get the most out of that box. You're really going to be able to stretch the amount of makes that you're going to be able to create with that. Something else I'm going to tell you about, because it's running all week and it's a fabulous deal, is this week's Get It, Got It Good. Now these are brilliant. This is our matte and layer die collection. So like a nesting die, but the gaps between the dies size-wise is smaller. And what that means is you're able to create all your mats and layers. You can also do in-etage and out-etage and all the other things that you love to do and use them as regular size nesting dies too. You've got a great saving on these. If you want to pick them up today, you can do so. $18.70 or $21.53 as a platinum member if you want to get your hands on those. Make sure you grab them though before Monday, because the price will go back up when we launch another brand new Get It, Got It Good in Wake Up Call on Monday. Right, super, super busy on the brand new launch of the Easter box, on all of the other stamps that we're about to bring you in just a moment too with visible image. Whilst you check your baskets out, I'm going to share with you all the details of Club Inspire, and on the other side of this we'll be up with Mark too. Here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Oh my word, what an incredibly busy show we are having. So exceptionally busy right now on that brand new Easter box. But he is back in the studio. I don't know how long for. I'll level with you because everything's selling out. Just to let you know as well, that spring collection that we were talking about earlier, it has sold out and gone. Spring Flowers collection sold out. If it's in your basket, you will need to check it out. The other 5 collections that Mark has bought for us are all now limited stock. Limited stock means we've got less than 10% of our starting stock available, and that doesn't take into account people that have got this sat in their basket. So we could lose any of these collections at any moment. So yeah, you just need to be quick for it. But he's back with us. Mark is here. Mark, tell us about Visible Image. How did it get started? What sort of inspired you to start creating your own stamps, dies and stencils?
I mean, I've always been into craft and also drawing and everything when I was younger. I mean, obviously, I really wanted to be a comic book artist when I was young, but that didn't happen. Then I moved into an industrial kind of job, and I was there for many years, got made redundant, thought do something completely different, and that's how it happened.
How it happened. And it really is, I must say, of all the stamp collections, all the craft companies that I've worked with over the years, there's definitely something about your stamps. There's a style to them. There's a sort of, they're quite fresh, quite modern.
Yeah.
I think that's why we are so busy today. We're going to crack on with first. There's me trying to I would love to spend an hour and have a lovely chat with you, but I know we don't have the stock to do that. We're going to start with this one just here, which is your drinks collection. Yes, please. 99% chance of wine. That is my weekend coming up. You got that there with the wine bottle, the cork, all the sentiments in there, which I love. Keep your gin up, absolutely topped up, I say. And you've then got bring on the beers as well. I love that the $28.75, by the way, $41.69, use your club inspired discount. I do love your sentiments as well. I think there's something quite modern and fresh and a little bit cheeky about them as well.
A little bit edgy, yeah. I mean, Helen comes up with lots of the ideas for the words, and we do the images, and between us, we do everything. So
absolutely, brilliant. Right, what would you like to share with us on this then, Mark?
Oh, right, crikey, what's left to go? Okay, not much. I'm going to do the gin set.
Awesome.
Yeah, so let's start off with the gin. I'm going to stamp the gin glass. I can't remember what you call the big gin glass.
Goblet?
Do they call it a goblet?
I think it is a gin goblet, yes.
Right, okay. I never knew what they called the actual goblet. It was a goblet, there we go. So stamp it. Again, this is a lovely set. You've got everything that you could possibly want in this set. You've got the gin glass, the goblet, you've got the bottle, you've got lemons, you've got ice cubes, and you've got some really nice sentiments as well that go with it.
Brilliant. Lovely, clean, clear crystal.
Yeah.
If I were to polymer these as well, I know that's really important when it comes to quality, isn't it, Mark?
Sure. I mean, obviously, photopolymer is designed to hold the ink in the first place.
Right.
You know, there are other stamps, but a photopolymer is probably the best that you can get.
Okey-doke.
In terms of stamping. I mean, you've got rubber stamps as well, which are really good.
Yeah.
But, you know, ours are photopolymer, clear, so you can see through what you're doing, and it's perfect placement for when you're stamping.
Brilliant.
Now,
Just to let everyone know, Mark, the next 5 people that check out can get this collection, so you will need to be quick for it. Molly's about to go as well.
Oh, wow. So I'm just, I've put some clear embossing powder on this, and I'm heat embossing it.
It never fails to amaze me, this technique.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to heat emboss it, and you're going to colour this in, then use your Memento inks with your. Well, I'm going to be using the Tri-Blend pens. Amazing. The Spectrum Noir ones, my go-to choice of pens.
They are fabulous, aren't they? You've got those 3 different colours in there.
Yeah, definitely. These are definitely my favourites. So, this is. Let it cool down for a second. I've always made the mistake sometimes of actually touching it as soon as I've finished, and it is actually still quite hot. So just be careful. So, right, I'm going in with pale blue. So this is a true blue blend.
Amazing.
So just go in with the lightest colour, and, you know, you can colour your gin whatever colour you want. I mean, you get gins in all kinds of colours, but I'm going to go for the kind of classic kind of
How do you
blue
take your
tint.
gin, Mark?
If I were to, yeah, I would probably have it like this.
Right, okay. Not lots of ice, big slice of lemon, delicious.
Yeah, I'd like very cold drinks.
Me too.
Yeah, you know, I don't like things like lukewarm, and that's not me.
No. If you could bring us an Aperol spritz stamp set, I would definitely purchase one of those.
So, I've coloured that in one colour. If you go back to another colour, and maybe a darker colour, just to highlight the edges, just give it that little bit of pop. Now, these stamps don't come with dies, but they're very easy to cut out, and you don't actually have to cut them out if you're making lots of cards as well. They work well doing one level. So I've coloured in that. We'll colour in the lemon slice as well, just because you can. Again, using these pens, it makes life easy. I mean, you can use watercolours as well, obviously because you've heat embossed it.
Just seeing a couple of different options there as well, how you can use it. The finished samples, Mark, who puts these together for you? They are beautiful.
Oh, we have a design team who are outstanding. They're world class, I would call them. They're absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, now if you've got a white acrylic pen, I can't remember the name of the Crafter's Companion ones. I know they're new, aren't they?
The paint markers.
Yes.
Yes.
You could use those. This is just a branded Posca pen, but I know that if I had one of the Crafter's Companion ones, I would use that. Fabulous. So now I'm just going over the top of the Spectrum Noir pens because just kind of giving it that bit of highlight on the lemon. So that's quite easy. And how do you colour in ice?
Exactly. Well, I think like white things are
you would
very
leave it
difficult,
white.
aren't
Use one of your tri-blend pens again, but this is going to be an ice grey, so it's a very, very pale grey. But you don't want to colour all the whole cube in. You just want to highlight a few of the edges a little bit. And that will just give it a little bit of depth.
It's apparently called a gin balloon. Nikki Holt, who is one of our very talented designers here at Crafters Companion. If anyone's going to know what this glass is called, it's going to be Nikki. Let me assure you of that. And it's called a gin balloon.
A gin balloon. That's amazing. I didn't even know that. You learn something new every day. Right. So the next thing we want to do is we'll cut it out. So, oh no, I lie. I actually want to use this the Spectrum Noir glossy highlights.
Perfect.
Which is great for making your highlighting all of your colouring in. Let me just go over this now quickly.
Really, really beautiful. So I know there's lots you can do with these, but tags I'd imagine would look brilliant with this imagery on. And stamps, I find stamps so exciting, Mark, because obviously everyone's going to stamp the image out and get exactly the same image. Yeah. But from there on in, you put your completely own spin on it, don't you? You can give this stamp, just this individual stamp, to 100 different people and get 100 completely different results. I think that's really exciting.
This is one of the things about our designs. We try and give you something a little bit different and something that everyone else can achieve as well, whatever level you're at. Some people, everyone's always learning. I always say, people ask me, what's your best card? And I'll say the next one.
Always. Rock says, great to see visible image stamps. Mark, back again. Drinks collection sets are awesome stamps. Sentiments are perfect to mix and match between the sets as well. The sets too. Brilliant point there from Rocks. And Jane says, the sentiments in the drink set are so awesome. They really are. I love all the sentiments. I'll read you a few of them out because being an adult is hard. I love that. It's cheaper than therapy. Today's forecast, 99% chance of, and then obviously wine is what you can add into there. Let the drinking be, keep up your as well. And then you've got obviously the gin sentiment in there. Open the gin, keep your gin up, loads in there. Just to let you know that the Molly collection has gone. It's the stencil that's gone. If you want to get the Molly stamp and dies, they are available on their own individually, but the set of 3 has sold out because the stencil has gone. I mean, Mark, it's like the generation game trying to keep up with this today.
I know. I thought we brought enough stock, but hey, I can't believe how popular everything has been.
I really can.
Sometimes you're never sure about something, but I'm pleased. I'm pleased that everybody's loving the stamps. I really am.
We'll have to start planning your next visit with even more stock, I think, is the moral of the story, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Do you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use this Charming Pink. Charming Pink's one of my favourite colours. Let's take this off here. I was going to use red there for a second, and I decided no. Charming Pink. Pink is my colour of the day, I think, now. Yeah, so I love Charming Pink it is. So, sorry, I'm going to let that glossy highlights dry.
Excellent.
And then when it is dry, I don't know whether you can see that on the camera. There we go.
George of the joystick is on his way in. Gorgeous George of the joystick. Here he comes.
There we go. Has he got it?
He's coming in.
Oh, if I move...
Perfect. Yeah, if you pop it in the middle for us, that's great.
There. If I move that out of the way, there we go.
How cool is that? Super zoom.
So
there.
if I can I just...
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, now you see it looks like a real piece of glass.
Oh, it looks like it's on a bench in a pub garden in the summer, just glistening away, ready to be drunk.
Yeah, and somebody's saying probably buy your own. Right, let's put this back. Let me just... Now, I'm stamping in the same set. You've got these lovely splats, which you can see there. So I'm going to stamp those. Where am I going to go with these now? Right, I'm just trying to work out my placement, where I'm going to place my glass. My glass is going to go here, and then everything will become apparent, I think. I think that's going to go round about there.
Excellent.
So, again,
and again, these will work across all your stamping collections, these textures I'm imagining. They're not specific to each set.
And you know, I didn't realise until after I did the this splat that if you turn it at an angle, it looks like a splatty heart as well.
Oh wow,
so
yeah.
If you look at that, see at an angle, it's a heart, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yeah, that's a heart. I like that. So I've stamped that, and I'm going to clear emboss that because I clear emboss the rest of it.
Fabulous. Embossing is just one of those brilliant techniques. Stephen says, I couldn't resist getting them all. Finally got some great products to do mail cards as well. I know I've spoken about that already, but I think the market that's out there to do sort of, you know, floral, pretty, girly cards versus the market that's out there for doing more masculine cards, which blokes like us like to receive. I'm not a bloke, just in case you hadn't got that. Is very small though in comparison, so it's lovely to have some products that are going to allow us to do that. It is very, very busy on this collection that's on your screen. You do need to check it out. It's going to go any moment now. And great value, which is wonderful. I love the size of these collections as well, Mark. They're a really lovely size, having the trios.
Yeah, I mean, you know, even every single stamp set that we do, we try and fill that space of the stamp set as well. So you're trying to find, there won't be many gaps in it as well, which I like. And more stamps for your value. Okay, right, next, I think our Spectrum Art tape pen. So, what I have done here is, if you look at this piece of card, this is just a piece of the Centura Pearl White, Snow White.
Okie doke.
Snow White,
yep.
And then I've just used an alcohol pen just around the edge, and then to add the sparkle, all you need to use is your sparkle pens. So you get that lovely sparkle.
I've never seen an alcohol pen used to edge a piece of cardstock like that.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about doing that, using those pens for that, is that you can colour match practically anything you want. So that is why I did that.
Very clever.
Okay, so let me just stick this down here. Earlier on, I actually stuck my piece of work to the table. I don't know whether you saw that. Dear.
Much worse has happened, Mark.
I did rescue it though.
Jane Tyrrell says, not surprised to see the sellouts. They have such original stamps and stencils. I'm loving them. Laurie says, Mark is a very talented demonstrator. He really is. Do you know what is really lovely as well? Is that when we bring in other brands, we have the designers of the products demonstrating them. So that's always really lovely that we can, you know, sort of understand that creative process, if you will.
Right. I'm going to use also a bit of Collal glue, the 3D gel glue.
Okey-doke.
I know lots of our American friends, they're kind of like, I don't know whether there's lots of people still use foam pads, but I kind of quite like the glue because it's more forgiving. So I'm going to stick that across there. I've already stamped 2 of the splats at different angles, so that when the gin bottle goes on, we start to look like it's kind of exploding. That's what we're looking for. And I'll put that gin glass there.
Lovely. Okay. I'm loving the blues and the pinks together as well. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour palette.
I'm really embracing my pinkness. Right, okay, so the last thing to do is we're going to put a sentiment up at the top here. And for that, I'm going to have keep your gin up. So,
nice.
Which is perfect, really.
Keep it topped up, indeed, yeah.
Right.
Leanne Chivers would love this stamp set. If there's a woman that's passionate about gin and crafting, that woman is Leanne, absolutely. I know she was saying how much she loves all of your products. She's very excited to see you here today.
Yeah, we saw Leanne.
Linda's asking about, I know that you heat emboss from underneath, Mark. A lot of people do it from above. It doesn't really make a lot of difference, is it? However you're most comfortable, really.
You can do it both ways. The only slight difference is that you get a little bit of a glossier effect heating from below, but it's not as easy to do.
Right, okie doke.
You don't have to. It's just your own personal preference. There's not a lot in it. It depends if you've got more chance of burning your hand if you do it that way.
Okie doke.
So maybe not.
Yeah.
But you don't have to.
I think with crafting, it's all about just finding what works for you, really, isn't it? As
Yeah.
long as you're getting a good result that you're happy with and you're having fun on the way, then do it however you please.
Now, the way I designed the stamps was we've got keep your up, okay? Because the stamps are can be little small, the little tiny words, I didn't want them getting lost. And the way I've designed it is that it'll work. Everything will become apparent when I stamp the word gin.
And I bet lovely if you want to do contrast colours as well. So you've got the option to mix those colours up on the same set. Same set, which is lovely.
Yeah, you've got the single word gin, so you don't have to use those words with it. But when you do, when you combine them together, that's when the magic happens. So just placing that.
Beautiful brush font on this as well.
There we go. I think I spend as much time looking for the right font as I do designing stuff. Right, so that is the outside of the card. Okay, now I think that's probably pretty much finished now. I mean, I could stamp the inside, but I actually did stamp the inside.
Oh, I love that.
So on the inside, you got this from the Lost for Words set.
It looks like a bit of a Banksy on the inside. I love it.
And this is the inks. This is from the same set as well.
Incredible.
And so, I mean, I could, now, if you look at this, you probably can't see it on the camera, but I've got a little tiny marks there, and I'd actually already stamped some lemons, so you could probably put some lemons there. But how long have we got left?
We've got about 10 minutes, I think. It's not about how much time we've got, it's about how much stock we've got, Mark, I think.
Right, okay. Shall I quickly...
pop your lemons in there?
I'll put my lemons on. Yeah, let's do some lemons.
My producer Aaron went, yeah, you pop your lemons in.
Go for it. Right, okay.
There you go. Lillian would like to know, Mark, please can you bring the Wonderland set next time? In fact, just bring everything, she says.
Right. Can I say, Helen and I were talking about this very subject last night, weren't we? And it's one of the things that we plan on bringing that back.
You do?
So, bringing it back. We've got Wonderland, and we've also got brand new dies to go with it, so you can cut out the Wonderland characters, and we've got some amazing stencils to go with it.
Amazing. I no doubt we'll have another date planned in very, very soon.
So
to bring lots of your extraordinary products back.
It's nice to have the inside of the card. You got this. Then the outside of the card. Keep your gin up.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What a gorgeous, gorgeous creation. That is such a modern style.
It didn't take too long either.
No, didn't take long at all. Not at all. Let me remind you what you're getting in there. You're going to have to be fast, so you do need to check out. You've got 3 different stamp sets in this collection. 99% chance of wine. You've got Keep Your Gin Up. And you've also got there as well, Bring On the Beers. You can get them individually, but you don't get the 20% saving when you get them individually. You will need to be quick for them. I'm going to also share with you this one here, the designer t-shirt one. I adore this. I've also, I think Mark's actually got some finished items that he'd like to share with us on this, which is excellent. This here is Nothing to Wear, as you can see. You've then also got as well, I love this, I miss your face. What a great sentiment. I say that to friends all the time. I love that. Congratulations. Sometimes life just sucks. I love that. Really, really love that. And you've got all the textures in there as well. These are so versatile. You're going to be using these across absolutely all of your card creating, or I say card creating, scrapbook creating, home decor creating, whatever it was. $28.75, $41.69. It is hanging on by a thread. No pun intended. Shirt, thread, less than 5 of them. So please be quick for those if you want them. The other ones I need to share with you, I believe we're going to have a little look first at some of the awesome things you can create with these, Mark.
Yes, I'm going to have to quickly go through some of these now. Again, the t-shirt one, using the beer stamp set. That's amazing, isn't it? Great for sending to somebody. I think that's really cool. Easy to do as well. Difference again, you've got these sentiments all in that set, and using the grunge tones for the background. You've got rock and the skull there. Superb. I love it. Really, that's absolutely amazing. What else? Oh, that was nice.
That's cool,
Bite on the lip.
it?
Be kind. Again, great for feminine cards. I think that, do you see why you've got to have this? I mean, the thing is, you can actually put butterflies in front of this for that grunge tones. It looks amazing. Love that one. Oh, there's another kind of male-themed one there as well. Another rock one as well, which is really nice. Like
Are you a rocker, Mark? Have you ever been known as a rocker?
Oh, I've gone to a few rock concerts in my time.
I reckon you could be a rocker.
What else did I say? Now, this is one I couldn't show you because we were just running out of time now, but this was going to be my wine card, but I can't show you that now, can I? Got no time for that. I'm sorry about that. So maybe next time, everybody, and look at the glossy highlights on that. Oh,
Are they coloured? Have you coloured the glossy highlights on that?
I've stamped it in a colour and then just gone over the top.
That's amazing.
And the inside of that bottle. See, happy birthday with the wine bottle as well. Yes, and just one other thing, using the wine, you see. Look at the t-shirt. I've used the same wine splats to make a t-shirt, a really cool, trendy t-shirt.
So it just shows you how they do all play together really, really nicely. If you want the designer t-shirt, you will need to be quick. 28.75, 41.69 gets you all of those stamps just there, but there is a handful of them left to go around. I want to share with you Max, because Max rocks, he does. I went to see Bat Out of Hell, the musical, recently, and Max reminds me of the main character, Stret. If anyone out there has seen Bat Out of Hell, the musical, he's just this cool kind of punky dude, which is brilliant. In here, you're going to get Max, you get the sentiments in there. I love this sort of running spray paint. I think you've got to be loads of things you can do with that. You've got the skulls in there, you rock sentiment. You've also then got the die there as well, and you are going to get that graffiti stencil within this one. We do have this available right now, but it is limited stock, so you will need to be quick for it. $22.98 or $33.32. I've got Max's samples behind me just here. Let me just have a look. I'll get Mark to talk to us about these as I go through them. How awesome is that? I love this.
You've got the brick wall in there. You can't go wrong. You've got the splat behind the U-Rock. A couple of elements in there. Colour him however you want. Brown hair, blonde hair.
Look at that. That's a real more is more, that one, isn't it?
You've got the spray can in there as well. See the spray can. You've got that happy birthday sentiment in there. You've got the chain in there as well. See the chain? We haven't had a chance to use that really. So,
really cool. And then you can do something like this. Loving that. That background's really cool.
And that is one layer as well. People think that's multi-layered. That's all one layer.
That looks like multiple layers to me. Yes, indeed. This next one, though, I think is incredible. Look at that for a card.
Yeah, I love that chain. I love the sentiment.
And this one, I've never ever seen a card like this. Have you seen this? This is a card with a workable, usable zip.
Yep, that is. I absolutely love this. There's a die that we're going to bring next time as well, which goes with that. Oh, it is to die for. Look at it.
It really is. You rock, dude. Rock on. I'm loving that. $22.98, $33.32 if you are going for that stateside, which is brilliant. You will need to be quick for that. It's literally about to go. Right. I want to remind you, I want to tell you that the Molly collection has gone. However, they are individuals. Shall I give you the individual details quickly? If you want the stamps on their own, you can go for this. Girls Rule, which I think is a brilliant sentiment. I love the heart with the safety pin through it. $11.99, $17.39 for the stamps, and then the die is available separately for you as well. And these are the dies, $10.99 or $15.49. So you can go for those. The other one that has sold out as a bundle, but is available as two individuals, is Jake. And if you want to go for Jake, he's a skater dude, isn't he? And that's the stamps there for you, $11.99 or $17.39. Or the dies that go with them. Of course, I think you're going to want to get the two together, $10.99 or $15.94. Mark, it was very short, but very sweet, may I say.
Super sweet.
I was expecting us to have a good 2 hours together today. We've had about 22 minutes.
I know. I'm gutted.
I do hope you're going to come back to us very, very soon.
Definitely. Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Can't wait.
Thank you from all of the viewers that are here at Crafts TV, all the staff as well. It's such a pleasure to have you in the studio with us, and I can't wait to see what you bring us next time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right. We are going to quickly, we're going to have to just work out what we're going to do to fill the rest of this 45 minutes, I think. Let's share with you one of our fantastic quick buys whilst we just work out what we're going to do, Erin.
Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash. Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set. Quick Buy, get yours now.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Oh, I feel like I need to sit down after that. It was fast and furious, wasn't it? The visible image section of this show. We did expect the guys to be here right through till 9 p.m. this evening with us, but sold out and gone. We'll work really hard to get the guys from Visible Image back as quick as we can with even more exciting products and deeper stocks next time, I'd imagine. Now, we've got 45 minutes of, well, we could just stand and, you know, talk about the weather or what, I don't know what else we're going to do, but Sara's been, she's been rummaging. She's been rummaging. She's back.
Well, so it's Thursday, which means it's cartload. Sara's here, which means it's Sara Cartload. You know what Sara Cartload means? It means the biggest and best cartloads that we do in the history of cartloads ever. So Joe and I have got an epic cartload planned coming your way at 6 o'clock UK time tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this time before we're due to go back to the launch day show to give you a preview of what I believe will be the top selling items in tonight's cartload. So those of you that are wanting to put a basket together or just get a scoop on what we know is going to be popular tonight, we're going to try and give you the heads up on the lucky dips, the mystery bags, the key items in that show. We're going to give you all of that, and then we'll be going back to finish the rest of the demonstrations that I've got for the Easter box. Does that sound like a good plan, Joe?
Oh, sounds like the best kind of plan. What a day this is turning into here on Crafters TV. We're going to start with lucky dips. Now, lucky dips, you can get up to 5. You get more than 5, chances are you may get some duplicates, but if you are going for 1, you might get one of the things in here. Go for 5, you may get 5 of the things that you'll be in here. This just gives you an idea of what the kind of stuff you're going to get in here. How about, Sara? This is pretty bonkers, right? I had to just check that this was definitely the bag for the £1, $1 one, because there is a Wendy Vecchi archival ink pad.
No
for £1
way.
or $1. Shut the front door, shut the back door, call the warehouse team, ask them if they're feeling all right. How about some beautiful, I mean, this is even packaged still. I'm going to get the packaging off of this. They've got some beautiful in here. This is a Wendy Vecchi embossing powder for £1 or $1. I mean,
amazing.
How incredible.
The thing is, it's the last of what we've got in the warehouses, any of this stuff, Joe. So you literally, you dip in, you're getting what we've got.
I've got to open this for you because look at this. I mean, Stamps by Chloe, incredible glitters. Look at that, Sara.
Chunky glitter.
Oh, chunky. I love it. It's amazing. 30% of the £1 or $1 one has gone. Pretty much all of you adding 5 into your basket here. Then we've got some beautiful embossing folders. Look at this. You've got some schmetterlings in there, some dragonflies. Really, really gorgeous. We also have as well, we've got another embossing folder in here, some postcard ones. You might get one of the gorgeous London skyline ones. That is just a snapshot, the tip of the iceberg of what you could be getting for £1 or $1, which I absolutely love. Very, very busy on those. Not just lucky dips, though, Sara.
No.
We've really pulled out all the strings, haven't we?
We always pull out all the stops for the Sara cartload. And the good news is, because I haven't done a cartload in so long, I had them pull out all the stops. So we've got lucky dips, we've got mystery bags, which I'm going to show you, which I tell you what, I'm going to blow you away with them. And then we've got up to 70% off all the products that we've got on the show. Now, we can't preview everything that's coming up. However, the mystery bags I can show you. Let me just take, this is mystery bag number 1. This categorically will sell out. When I show you what's in it, you are going to have kittens. Are you ready for this, Joe?
I'm ready.
This mystery bag actually has the 8
Hang on a minute.
dimensional spining.
Isn't that worth like £40?
$44.99. It actually has the dimensionals 6-inch album spine
That's incredible.
in there. Right? Now, it's an 8x8 die. This only works in your large Gemini, guys. So if you only have the Gemini Junior, it's not going to fit. You need the big Gemini. Even if you have one of these, Joe, it's worth having it extra so that you can do 2 twice as fast. Those of you that love to make the memory albums, you'll know how awesome this is. Do you know what else you get in this one, which is just crazy? You get the Crafter's Companion drinks bottle.
So what, if this sells out, can I have that water bottle? Because mine's looking a bit grubby.
Okay, well, it's going to be selling out, Joe. So as soon as it's sold out, I will give you the water bottle.
Amazing,
If it sells out, as soon as it sells out, water bottle's coming your way.
I need a new
You
gym
get
one.
the 8-inch album spine, $44.99. So way more than the cost of the bag. And you get that, and then you get in the bottle. So then everything else that I'm about to show you is all coming in as a bonus. Things like your beautiful butterfly stamps. You've got the gorgeous fairy stamp in here. You've got the die set that's all of those stars with the liftable wings on there. You've got your concentric circles. This is ours that we use, guys. You'll get the brand new. And then you've also got the die and stamp set with the gorgeous florals. All of that together, if you are a platinum member, £24 or $32, but you're getting the album spine, because this is the last of the stock that we have of them now, the album spine and all of these bonus extras. Honestly, guys, when I told you we'd done exceptional bags for this, it is absolutely colossal. It's a good job. I've just been told how many of you are shopping with us at the moment. It's a good job we've given you this preview, because some of these things I'm not even sure they'll last till the show, Joe.
No, absolutely. Really, really busy on that first mystery bag. We're going to move on. We're going to have a look at another one of the lucky dips. Again, you can go for up to 5 of these. This one's all about the dies, because some of our most popular ever dies are included in this mystery bag. Some of the edgeables are in here, Sarah, I haven't seen for a very, very long time. Some of our best-selling ever edgeables as well. How about this amazing Edwardian rose edgeable die? You could be getting that for £3 or $3. How about this? You remember the milk carton boxes that we did? The beautiful decorative stamps and dies. This one was one of the absolute favourites in there. Brilliant for smaller card concepts, wonderful for decorating boxes.
I've done cards with that little gumball machine, I can just tell you now.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. How about schmetterlings? You can never have too many schmetterlings in your collection. Beautiful edgeable here for you. How about some of our festive dies? Maybe one of the Bethlehem Skyline dies. How about a word edgeable as well? You could be getting this in here. Or maybe one of these gorgeous Holly Berry edgeables. These, not to be confused with Halle Berry, very different. £3 or $3, go for 5 of these, you won't get any duplicates. Go for more than 5, you may get some duplicates, but maybe it's worth taking at these kind of prices. Also, even when we bring you the lucky dips and the mystery bags, I think it's incredible that we let people use their Club Inspired discount on lucky dips and mystery bags. £2.40, $2.40. I'd be getting definitely 5 of the $1, 5 of the $3, and 5 of the $5. It's like the bigger you go, the bigger the rewards are with the lucky dips, isn't it?
Do you know what I love about them is, it's a great way, if you've already got an order but you may be wanting to make free shipping, it's a great little thing you can add to your basket to get to your free shipping. Now, trust me, this is not something that you're just going to be wanting to add to your basket to get the free shipping. This is something you are going to go bananas for. We have already had a lot of pre-sales on this. Guys, that's before you've seen what's in it. That will tell you the level at which these people go mad for these mystery bags, right? This one in here, look at this. You are looking at over £100 worth of value, $132 worth. You are going to get the beautiful large dimensionals favour box. So it's a stencil and die set in there. You're also going to get this gorgeous paper pad, right? So this here on its own is $16.99. You've then got the lovely papers in this 8x8 paper pad. You get the whole 8x8 paper pad. So these two alone is more than the value that you're paying for the whole bundle. Then we've also got, are you ready for this? You've got that gorgeous dangling ornament.
Amazing.
You've then got, can you remember? I can remember you and I did a card
this is giving me flashbacks to lockdown 1, this.
This is giving me a lot of flashback. I love that little rainbow set. That's the last of them, no, Joe. This is the last time you'll be seeing them now. They're in goodie bags. It's all we've got left. You've got your stickers in there. Wait till you see this edgeable. This very edgeable creator card
Can't believe
is
that's in there.
included in this mystery bag. It's not a mystery bag anymore, guys, because I'm demystifying the mystery. You're going to love that one. Now, she's $12.99 on her own, but never mind the value, she's just a gorgeous die set. Same with this butterfly stamp set. Absolutely beautiful set. Then you've got some lovely big sayings in a little stamp set that goes with that as well. We've got one of our sassy and classies in here. She's included in the mystery bag. And those of you that love to do your shaped easels, we've got the flower-shaped easel die set. Now, if you haven't had any mystery bags of ours before, guys, the whole idea is we give you a little bit from our whole collection, things that we are, you know, we don't have enough of them left to do a whole show or a demonstration, but each of these products have had a whole show on their own before, so you can go back and watch all the demonstrations. All you're guaranteed of is exceptional value for money. You get this assorted bag. Nobody is ever disappointed with our mystery bags. They always love them. But it means you get to dip your toe in and try a lot of different things and see what you love and then come back and get more of them. So that is your mystery bag number 2. We will be looking at this again later in the show if there is stock left of it. However, 15% of that stock has gone just from giving you a tiny little preview.
I feel like with the Lucky Dip, so I've really saved the best till last because this £5 or $5 Lucky Dip is off the chart amazing. I want to share with you what's in here. Let me firstly share this one with you because you could be getting this, some adorable scoreable from Hunky Dory, and it is this beautiful Galaxy Dreams adorable scoreable cardstock. It is so beautiful. I remember when we launched that, you're going to get it included. It's got that bendy ink property, no crack in your crease is what you get when you use this adorable scoreable. So definitely stock up on that. That could be one of the things that you might be getting in here. What else have we got? Ooh, for the love of stamps. This again from Hunky Dory. Check out the size of that A4 stamp set. It is a whopper, this one. From Hunky Dory again, big images in here, sentiments. You've got lovely little flourishes and borders within there too. You could be getting that for £5 or $5. You might be getting some of our awesome double-sided dies. Some of the floral double-sided dies could be coming your way in this particular collection. Maybe you're going to get one of the Hunky Dory little books. You could be getting the rose quartz one. 144 pages in each of these. You've also got 6 sheets of each design. So if you love to fussy cut and decoupage, you're going to absolutely adore using that. Brilliant that you've got that in there. Maybe you're going to get some of these beautiful double-sided dies. This one here is the Floral Delights, where you make your own little individual collections of flowers. Arrangements, Joe. They're not collections, they're arrangements of flowers. Or maybe you're going to be getting one of these, this beautiful Hunky Dory decoupage book. How many sheets do we have in here? You can make 48 fully layered decoupage cards using this, which is amazing. So that's just one of a whole host of things. The tip of the iceberg when it comes to what you could be getting in your $5 Lucky Dip. But £4 or dollars is of course what you're paying if you are a platinum member. I would definitely be going for 5 of the $1, 5 of the £1, 5 of the £3 and 5 of the £5. That way you get the most amount of value, which is incredible, and you can use your platinum discount, which I think is amazing. But we're not done there, are we, Sarah?
We are not indeed. I've got one last mystery bag left. Now, for those of you that have tuned in expecting to see Visible Image or expecting to see the launch day show, just so that you understand, we kind of do the launch day show as a bit of a sandwich now. So you're supposed to have a bit of me and a bit of me, and then in the middle, a Visible Image sandwich. Visible Image have completely sold out of everything they brought to us. So I will be doing the rest of our launch day show. I've got so many demonstrations still to show you with the Easter box, which, by the way, has been phenomenally popular, and now that you're starting to see some of these items, people are checking this out with the other stuff. We are going to be coming back to this, but what we're doing is we're giving you a preview of what's on tonight's cart load. So those of you who are going for the Easter box and wanting to put a whole basket together to check out of one big basket at once, this way you can see everything that's on tonight without having to wait till tonight's show, at which point I can practically guarantee that the additional bundle, so those of you that are wanting to go for the Easter box with the card and paper and the pens and the ink pad, that will have sold out by the time we get to cart load tonight. So if you're wanting that bundle and you're wanting to put yourself a free shipping basket together, at least now you can see what's in all of the mystery bags and the Lucky Dips.
Just to let everyone know, Sarah, as well, if they want to shop these deals, they do need to just fast forward a little bit into the cart load show for later. So if you're hitting the shop the show, you'll see all of the launch day items in this show. You just need to fast forward. The way I like to get there is if you at the top of the homepage, there's a tab that says offers. Click there. From that drop down, you'll see cartload. Click cartload. Add it into the same basket as the launch day. Check it all out in one, but that's just where you're going to have to go to find them, Sarah.
Can I ask our lovely Erin a question? So, did you preview these bags on Craig's wake-up call today? No, well, it's terrifying me how busy this one's been already, because before you've even seen it, 30% of the stock of this bag has gone. And when I'm about to show you it, I'm just going to tell you it will go bananas when you see what's in this bag here, okay? So this is your mystery bag number 3. This is for some reason, this is the one that everyone's been going crazy for. Are you ready to see what's in it?
Absolutely. Everyone saves £80 or $95 here, Sarah. Unbelievable.
Well, that's probably why, isn't it? now we get it. I was thinking you must have seen it for this. Now, you get the Vintage Diary Wax Seal Kit. Now, this on its own, Joy, is a $16.99 item, right? Love that wax seal kit. You are also going to get, believe it or not, the Secret Garden Vellum Collection. This is in a mystery bag because we do not have enough stock of this.
We haven't only recently launched this.
We don't have enough stock for it to do its own show.
Wow.
So this is in the mystery bag. So if you love that vellum, so if you're wanting more of the vellum, more of the wax seal, these are both consumables. You get this bundle and everything else is thrown in for free. But don't say I didn't warn you. I can practically guarantee you that this bag will not make the cartload show. Then we'll just talk about it like it never happened. Like they never existed. It was never a mystery bag number 3. Because you're also getting in here, beautiful mermaid stamp. You're going to be getting that gorgeous creator card, which is the stags. I love this one. I'm kind of really sad that that's the end of it now, and the last of it is in this bag, because that's the last time you're going to get it. Same with this one. I love her.
Hang on, that is in there.
I know, I love it. But
do you remember us launching these?
I know, it's because we don't have enough stock for it to do another show. So if we don't have enough stock, it goes into a mystery bag and then that's the end of it. So when we don't have enough stock to do a full presentation on it, literally we use it for people who are the 2 types of people who buy mystery bags. Either the super loyal customers who want to get the exceptional value for money, or the brand new people who want to be able to sample all of our range. So when we get down to just a few hundred or something, we put them into a mystery bag. So unfortunately, that's the case with these. I love these today. The vellums, the wax seal, but this is the last chance you're going to get them. Same with this one, if you want to go for the extra border and corner set that goes with the numbers. We've also got the little cat tag in there. You're going to be getting the cat tag. You're also going to be getting the window die to do all of your paper piecing with. All of this, plus that wax seal kit, plus that beautiful vellum, £24 or $32 if you're a platinum member. If you're a brand new customer, guys, £30 or $40 is your price. Get this, add a couple of, maybe you want a couple of the mystery bags, maybe you want to get your couple of lucky dips and get up to free shipping there, whatever it is, I can just tell you now, phenomenal value for money. If you're going for the Easter kit, I would definitely get yourself at least one of the mystery bags to go in with it. But if you're checking out the Easter kit during this show, so that you get the bigger bundle, which we'll come on to and look at later, this mystery bag, you want to get it. I will tell you when we get to the point that there's more of these in baskets than what we have available, which is going to happen fairly soon. So this one here, well over 30% of the stock has gone, and you've only just seen it for the first time.
Very, very busy on that. Easy to understand why everyone's saving £80 and $95. Of course, if you are a platinum member, you're going to save what? £86 and $103, $102 on that. Amazing value for money. It's what you always come to expect from these Sara Cartload shows, but also from those incredible mystery bags. We're going to look next at this. It is our amazing Crafter's Companion portable tool tote. I love this because it's such an exceptional bag. It's going to match your free gift today as well when you're spending over £20 or dollars, because it is a very similar lovely print. This folds completely flat, but it is absolutely mahoozy. I reckon you get like a Gemini midi in there. It is that big. It's a really lovely size. Definitely get Gemini plates in there, but get it today. It would be brilliant value at $24.99 or $19.95, but this is a Sara Cartload. We've got to do something special for you, and what we're going to do is exactly that, because we're going to include a load of free tools in here. You've got Pokey tools. They're going to be included in there. Just to share with you as well, I've got these lovely gusseted pockets on the top of here as well. Then what you've also got is one of our edge distress tools. That's coming in there. Oh, I love these, the precision tweezers, 4 different styles of tweezers within here as well, for all of the different things that you might need them for. You've got the metal edge ruler, that's coming included in there as well. And the best scissors in the world, as far as I'm concerned, the medium scissors. Can't believe that we're giving you, when we say we give you scissors for free. These are my Lily pruning scissors at home, this particular size. I have all of our scissors, they are incredible. $24.99 or $19.95. It's less than a half price deal, you're getting that for free. The tote itself is beautiful. It's got a really nice solid bottom as well on there, so you know it's going to be sturdy, even when you are completely filling it. Half of this has gone. I don't actually think, Sara, this will be here when we get to that later cartload show. If you want it, please grab it under £20 or $16 for platinum members.
That's why it's half gone, Joe. I'm not being funny, but when you get our premium products at half price, that's why they sell out.
Absolutely, they do.
You think we'd learn that by now, wouldn't you?
You would. This next item we're going to look at, I can't believe we've got this in cartload. It's exceptional, Sara, isn't it?
Well, I had to really push for this for you. So what you've got is you've got our paper library, which is one of these items that we're keeping in stock. We're going to be bringing back. It is on a flash sale for 24 hours only. So here's the important thing, guys. If you want this, you categorically must check this out today. We'll have more of these tomorrow because this is one of our core items that we're going to be keeping in stock. However, if you want it right now, 25% off right now. Now, bear in mind that's 25%. Plus, if you're a platinum member, you get your extra 20% on top of that. Or if you're a gold, you're going to get 15 or whatever it is. But these are the sort of items, if you use a lot of paper, guys, and you've got one of these, you'll know how awesome it is. It's worth getting another one. The paper alone is well worth more than double the cost that you're paying for the whole collection today. And you get the paper and the paper library, so you're getting the storage as well. So many people have been asking me, oh, can we buy the binder, can we buy the folder? No, you can only get it with the paper in, but to get it at 25% off today, I'm just going to tell you now, phenomenal value. Now look at this, you've got 15 different compartments, all with different occasions. Each one of these has your extra sheets in. So look at this. This is your beautiful set ready for like new babies in there. Look at the colour palette. Look at the designs that we've got on the papers, Joe. They are absolutely outstanding. I know I've gone upside down, guys, with the rainbows, but can we just appreciate how on trend and how beautiful all of the papers are?
Are these all uncoated as well, Sara?
They
ink
are,
on them and
so that you
stamp
can
on them,
ink
you can
with
do
them,
that.
you can stamp them, beautiful like that. Now the idea is that whatever the occasion, it's a new baby, you're going to pull that out, right? You want to do a traditional Christmas, you're going to pull this out. And all of your papers are beautifully designed. Now, they're papers, these, so they're designed for you to be able to do envelopes with, use as backing sheets on your card, use as your scrapbook papers. You could make your envelopes with them. You could line your envelopes with them. But you've got 150 sheets in here, Joe.
Amazing.
So loads and loads. So bear in mind, 150 sheets for £67, right? But then you're getting the actual library itself included, absolutely free. Now, the papers, so these are your Stars and Stripes papers for our lovely US audience in here as well. Look how beautifully well designed they are. I just think our designers have got stronger and stronger at paper designs, Joe, over the last 18 months especially, as we've really built that team up. And you're getting here the benefit of all of that gorgeous design work. But what I always think with papers is, you don't want to wait until you need a certain paper. You want to be able to have papers like this in your stash, so that when you're looking to do a project, you just go to that section or that colour palette or however you've organised them and pull out exactly the right paper and you're ready to go with it. Now, you do only get one of each. So for those of you that are absolutely madly in love with these gorgeous paper designs, if you want to go for more than one, you are welcome to go for more than one of these. And you don't often hear me say that when we've got deals like this on.
I always think, Sara, with with anything in craft, how often do you say that'll do when you're crafting? Well, you don't have the perfect thing that you need, but you go, oh, that'll do, and you compromise the end result. You'll never have a that'll do moment when it comes to papers with this library, because you've got something for absolutely everything.
And to be honest, at £89.99, $99.99, it was fantastic value for 150 sheets of the paper, let alone the fact that you got the paper library for free. Now, the fact that there's 25% off today only, I can't emphasize that enough, guys. When we do the biggest deals like this, or when they're the deals on the core items, we can't keep these deals on. They have to be like a flash sale and the price has to go back up. So this will be going back up to full price tomorrow. So if you want a paper library, you literally have to be checking it out today. We will come back to this later on in the Cartload show this afternoon, but I wanted to let you know because the amount of you who I know are going for the Easter collection, maybe it's 1 or 2 of the mystery bags, especially if you're shipping all the way to the US and you're trying to get to a free shipping amount. It's things like this that you want to add in, stuff that you know you're going to come and use all the time. While it's on such a great deal, you don't want to miss out on it.
No, absolutely not. And talking about not missing out while things are on an incredible deal, we have got a 20% flash sale on the Gemini Pro. We've also got great discounts on the Pro size plates as well. It is UK only, but you've got an almost £90 saving here on that Gemini Pro. So you've been thinking about it. Maybe today is the day you're looking at under £290 as a Platinum member. I want to give you an opportunity to check out on some of the things you've got in your basket at the moment. Whilst you do that, let's share with you all the details of that incredible Gemini Pro.
Supersize your die cutting and embossing potential with the Gemini Pro. With a huge 12x12 cutting platform as standard, this machine is perfect, not only for larger projects and batch making, but also for cutting all elements, mats and layers for your smaller projects in one pass too. The machine is capable of cutting through all sorts of materials, including card, craft metal, leather, wood, felt, and multiple layers of fabric. The power, pressure and performance that you've come to expect from the Gemini family of electronic die cutting machines has been enhanced to the next level. It's been engineered for superb edge-to-edge cutting of up to 12x18 size materials with perfect results every time. In the box, along with your Gemini Pro machine, you'll receive 2 clear cutting plates, a rubber embossing mat, a magnetic shim, plastic shim and metal shim, all 12x12, power cord, plus of course your comprehensive instruction booklet that will guide you through the plate combinations you need for your different dies and embossing folders. Larger 12x18 plates are also available separately to boost your creativity even further. So, whether you're a card maker, scrapbooker, create paper or fabric embellishments, table decorations, wedding stationery or keepsake gifts, to name but a few, this machine will revolutionise your crafting experience.
Oh, is today the day when you're going to treat yourself to that incredible Gemini Pro? Maybe it is going to be. Today we are going to go back to it. We must go back to our brand new launch for you, which is the incredible Easter box. You have got so much in here, from all of those incredible papers, the amazing card top, the card blanks, the envelopes, stamps, ribbons, bows, twine, your dies, the pom-poms. You've even got the embossing folder in there too. It's a whole host of amazing crafty stash all put together to give you beautiful results no matter what kind of tone you're trying to strike with your Easter crafting. $49.99 or $59.95 on its own. Use your Platinum discount as well. I just love it. It just makes me smile, Sarah, this box. These those beautiful uplifting colours that are within here.
Well, we've never done anything for Easter before, and we get asked, you guys ask us every year to do Easter, and it was one of the biggest requested themes when it comes to Sarah signature ranges. So I sat down and designed out a beautiful big Sarah signature range, and then I thought, realistically, it is one occasion in the year where we all make cards, but we don't make a magnitude of cards. So I needed to pick the essential pieces. So when I picked all of the essential pieces, it was around about £90 worth of dies, stamps, folders, accessories, papers, embellishments, put it all together, about £90 worth. Then I thought, why not put it all in one box? Because every year you're going to get this back out. We always have little lambs and we always have Easter bunnies and always have tulips. It's always the same themes that we bring out every year for Easter, Joe. This way you've got the tools. So essentially you're going to use up the consumables, but then you're going to keep coming back to the tools and you can keep them in that lovely box. So if I actually unbox the box, you can see what's in it. So when we open this up, what you'll see is we've got, now let's just take out some of the, I'm going to leave the tools, I'll do the tools first. Right, here we go. So tools-wise, so what you're investing in, 3 components to this. You've got the embossing folder, and if I show you the embossing folder, this is the design here. Now, it's a beautiful design with a cross. And also, as you saw in the card that we made earlier, that cross actually matches in with one of the die sets that we've got so that you can use the die over the front of the embossing folder. So you've got the embossing folder in there. Then we've got the die set and the stamps. Now, if I show you the two together, this one here is all of the dies that have matching stamps to go with it. So you've got things like your little bunnies, you've got that lovely big Easter egg, which I'm going to use a little bit later to show you how you can create an aperture in your card with that. We've got little miniature Easter eggs, we've got the individual bunny components, little Easter chicks, the ones you'd want to stamp and then cut out the details for. Then we've also got a whole extra set of just the stamps. So these are the extra stamps. Things like your sentiments in here, Joe, your extra little, like your topper pieces, or you might want to use your wreath. Ones that you don't need the dies for, but you've got all the accessory pieces. So a huge set of stamps and a set of stamps and dies, and also the embossing folder. Now, between those three, that's the whole of the value of the box, more than taken care of.
Incredible.
Okay. However, doesn't stop there, because then all of this is a bonus. So you've got things like little pom-poms, you've got your assorted bows, your organza ribbon, your baker's twine. They are all the little accessory pieces that you get on this board here. And they're lovely for adding like look at this. This is one of the cards I'm going to make for you in just a second. Little tails. Yeah, you did these tails, isn't it? I was calling them the bum. Yeah, little bum on your bunny. You've got the big one, then you've got the little mini one that I did on the card that we made just before the visible image break as well on there. So you've got all of these, the bows, everything that goes with it. Then you've also got this lovely little stencil. Now this I've designed for bunting. So I don't know about you, but my kids love to make bunting. We love to do this. So you can draw around the stencil, cut this out, and do some lovely Easter bunny bunting on there. Then you've got a pack of 12 cards and envelopes to get you started as well on here. And then when it comes to the papers, they are the most gorgeous papers. And I know you're all going to be saying, oh, can we get more of the papers? Actually, at the moment, this is all we've done in terms of the papers. So this is the only chance you'll get to get them. They are beautiful. You do have the whole collection in the bundle, but you are getting 3 of each one. They're just beautiful papers. Now, bear in mind, all of these, I'm telling you, are kind of coming as a bonus when you buy the dies, the stamps, the embossing folder that you're going to trot out year after year after year. You get the papers, and then you get the coordinating cardstock. Now, remember I said those 180 elements, if you're buying all of those individually, Joe, it comes to just over £80 or nearly $100, right? That's the value of everything that you've got in the bundle. You're not paying that, of course. You're paying a fraction of that because you're getting it as like a special, it's like one of our Sara Signature mega bundles, but it's not a mega bundle, it's a mini bundle with everything in, so it's still totally mega. 180 elements that you're getting at almost half the retail value as it should be. However, this we're going to be selling from now till Easter or until our stock runs out. But because it's the launch day, we always have to do a special promotion for launch day. So if you want this special promotion for launch day, what we're saying is you can buy the box, you can buy the pack of Centura Pearl cardstock, which is the 10-sheet pack of the baby pink, which matches beautifully with the cards we have in here. You can buy the Spectrum Noir Pigment Rose Blush ink pad. So you buy these 3 components, and bear in mind you're already getting the saving built into your Easter box. However, on top of that, we'll also send you the Spectrum Aqua pen set. So the 12 set of the florals, which is the ones that I've picked out to work really, really well with the designs in this collection, that is another $22.99 or $29.95 on its own, but you're not paying for that. You get this totally free when you get the pens, the ink, and also the papers to go with it.
Amazing, absolutely great value, yes. An extra sort of £30 or $40 worth of value there for another £9 or $15. You will get, of course, the cardstock, the ink pad, and then you're getting the aqua markers totally free in there. And they are all beautifully colour matched to give you the perfect result. And what it's going to help do is really stretch your box collection even further. You want to get the maximum amount of makes, the maximum amount of craftability out of that, then of course you can do that. If you are new to us here at Crafted TV, you're seeing these box collections for the first time, we've actually got another bundle available for you as well, where you get the 2 previous Sara Signature box collections included as well. So what you've got here, this is a great saving on this. You've got the Easter box, the Swan Lake and the Nutcracker boxes as well. Over 600 elements here. You're essentially buying these 2 and you get the Easter box totally free of charge. I know. Buy the 2 previous collections, we'll send you that brand new launch box for free, which I think is absolutely amazing value. Lots of you really loving the Easter box. I bought the Easter box this morning, says Shannon. Can't wait for it to be here. Just ordered my mystery bag 3, the first time I've ever got a mystery bag. And a complete Sara collection. Wow, what a day. Panda Craft says, okay, I got it, number 3. I've been wanting the Belle of the Ball creator card for ages, so I simply had to have that mystery bag.
I feel like I need to update everybody on the mystery bag, by the way. If you want mystery bag 3, you know how it was 30% of the stock on? It's now over 60.
Ooh.
And that is in checked out baskets. So you absolutely, if you want mystery bag 3, that's the one that everyone's talking about, that has the wax seal kit in, that has that secret garden vellum in, that has all, you know, I'm just going to show you it all again because it might be the last chance you get to look at it. That's got the, can you see that's got the paper piecing, that's got the little cat, that's got the extra accessories, the bell of the ball, and also the deer. This is literally possibly the last time you'll get to look at it.
So fast. Darlene says, that's it. Cartload, got what I wanted. Sam McDonald's ordered the Easter box. Laurie says, I've got this Easter box. Been eyeing it for a while. Linda says, I have this kit. Love it. Papers, so pretty. Lots of you absolutely loving this brand new look, as we knew you would. Come on, let's face it. And what I love is you get it now and it gives you plenty of time to get all those Easter projects crafted up, which is excellent. I'm going to leave the details for the complete collection. Remember, where you're getting the aqua markers for free, you're also getting the blush ink pad and the baby pink Centura Pearl in there too. That is far and away the most popular option now at the moment. $58.97 or $74.89 depending on where you're shopping. You're looking at under £50 or under $60 for Platinum members, which should be the cost of the box on its own. So Platinum members are essentially getting this for free, which is amazing. Sara, what would you like to share with us next?
Okay, so I thought we'd do a nice dome-fronted card, okay? So when it comes to the dome-fronted cards, what I've done with a lot of the cards that I've planned for today, Joe, I've tried to do them using the cards and envelopes in the kit of that sort of size. So what I've done is done a little 6x4 10-fold card here, but if you want to do a dome front to it, watch how we work this. This one here is 6 inches wide and it's 4 inches tall. I need you to cut another piece of card, which is still 4 inches tall, but it's 7.5 inches wide. Can you see? So 7.5 inches, and then score at ½ an inch on either side, which what that means is, if I put the 2 in the middle, can you see the actual middle part, Joe, is ½ an inch bigger than your card at either side, and then you've got ½ an inch extra.
Amazing.
So that when we wrap this around, this is going to attach into here, and then this is going to wrap around and attach into there as well. And you can see there we'll get that dome on the front of the card. Now, let me show you another little trick here, because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a little bit of matting and layering on there. I've taken one of the papers from the Easter box collection, and I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to use my tape pen, and I'm going to put tape all the way around the outside. Oh, that's me one that ran out, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go all the way around the outside, but I'm going to put plenty of tape on here, because I want to cut an aperture out of the centre, all right? So can you see I'm doing 2 layers of the tape so that I've got plenty of tape on there, lying this on here like that, Joe, and then now you can take your time because you won't be on live TV and you won't be under the same time pressure that I am, but watch what we can do with our craft knife. I want you to use your metal edge ruler and I want you to cut it. They call me Sarah Scissorhands here.
For free with that tote bag in the Late Cartload show as well, so you'd definitely have to do that.
Do you know, that's a really good point actually. And it's one of them things you can never, this sort of tools like that, I don't know about you, I'm going to say you, Joe, but I actually mean everybody at home. I have 3 or 4 of everything. You know, craft knives, things like that, you just need plenty of everything dotting about. So look at that, so that we get that lovely aperture, but we've cut through 2 layers, but I put plenty of tape all around all 4 sides.
You know what an aperture gives you, Sara?
Oh, what does that mean, Joe?
An opportunity to craft.
An opportunity to craft.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Yeah, you'd think that would have got all by now. Never, Joe, never.
Never.
So, right, look what I've done there as well. I've stuck tape on both sides because I want to stick tape to tape so that we get a really good stick down there. And then, oh, hang on, before I stick the other side, we can decorate the inside of the card, right? Now, on the inside, watch what I've done. If I take those beautiful papers, I'm going to go, look, I've kept my box so nice and tidy.
You really have. You're doing very well.
Well, the thing is, I just love that everything's organised. I love the idea that every year for Easter, I'll just take this down, Joe, and I'll have everything I need in there. Now look at some of the designs we've got. We've got the little bunnies on there, but then as I keep going through, I've got a lovely design here with a lovely big bunny on. Look at that.
That's cute, isn't
How
it?
gorgeous is that? So all I've done, if you noticed when I did this card here, right, I used this top section, and that's because I had that left over of when I'd planned this card, which is where I've cut out the bottom section. So can you see, you're
Awesome.
always using everything on
I
there.
love that the imagery in the pad is exactly the same as the imagery on the stamp as well. They're in the same style, in the same pose, which is so cool.
It makes such a difference, doesn't it, when everything coordinates like that. And then what I'm going to do, because we're doing a flat matten layer, I'm going to use my all-purpose. So I've got a little bit of time to totally manoeuvre this into place. So you see, you go all the way around the outside. This is all about having the right adhesives to do whatever it is you're doing, Joe. And if you're doing flat matting and layering, you cannot beat having the all-purpose in there. So there's our nice background design. And then that is going to wrap around the front, and I'm going to do the same again, watch. I'm going to put tape down this side here, and also that side there. But then when I stick them together, I'm going to do that with the little bow on the front, so that you can see, there's my little bow. I always worry about saying bow, that you won't understand what I mean.
We get you.
You get us, right? So I've got that lovely little dome-fronted bow on the front of the card, right? Now, talking about bows, look what I then can do, is I've taken just one of the little mini bows that we've got, and I'm going to add it onto here. Now, what I love, can you remember that first card that I made, Joe? Well, the second one, I think it was. The little
Cute,
bunnies.
aren't they?
They're the same bunnies.
Yeah.
Can you see they're the same bunnies? We've just made them into stamps. So everything is literally going to coordinate absolutely perfectly. And then if I just come along here with this, now I'm using the tape pen just for speed. However, if I was doing this at home, I'd use a little bit of tacky glue just to get that perfectly into place. So I'm going to give him a little bow there. And then I'm also going to go, but this time I'm going to use my 3D glue gel to put a big globule of glue on his bottom, and then to stick in. You see, I'm going to give him a little bottom on there too.
Nice.
So that is going to give me the kind of base of the card. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp a few elements to decorate the front panel of it, okay?
Okie doke.
So in the stamps here, if I just take this, we've got that lovely little Easter egg. And I'm going to stamp, we've got that Easter egg, and then we've got this little speckly one as well. Now, a bit of a trick. So did you notice I did a little bit of stamping and colouring before, Joe?
I did.
If you don't want to colour everything in, right, where have I put my stamp mat? I put it somewhere really sensible, and I just can't remember where that is. Never mind. There it is down the bottom. So if I take my stamp mat, I'm going to stamp onto here, but I'm going to use a little bit of the scrap card that I've got left over, right?
Okay.
So if you come in with that the scrap card, and I'm going to use one of the finessing pads just so that, even though I don't want to necessarily cut, oh, do you know what I am going to do? I've had an idea. I'm going to take my, I'm going to use the waterproof.
Half price deal on those rocker blocks if you want to get stocked up
You
on
get
those.
everyone
Six-piece
told you.
collection. Amazing.
Honestly, for those of you that were watching Leanne's show last night, you might not have seen rocker blocks before, and I think it was a revelation for a lot of people, just seeing how awesome they are. Because watch this, I can see through, but I can stamp and make sure I get that perfect transfer of image on there. And then that there, oh, scissors included in our bundle, aren't they, Joe?
They are, with that free tote. I'll remind you of that shortly.
So that was one of the bundles from Cartload. Because it's a nice, simple shape, we haven't prioritised this as one of the dies, because you can all cut round a nice, easy oval, can't you? But watch this, what I'm going to do. So that looks lovely on the background there. And then just to finish it off, I can come in with those aqua pens that we're all going to get for free, because you're all going to go for the bundle that has the free aqua pens. Who doesn't want free aqua pens? And then all we can do, the great thing about the aqua pens is I always focus on the brush nib, but they've got this lovely little tiny nib so that you can come and get into all of the little bits of detail like this, Joe. Doesn't that finish it off nicely?
Perfect. Really, really cool. Lynn says that's a big fluffy tail for that bunny. Julie Lowe says I love the paper in the Easter box. Wish I could get extra of the papers. It's only available in the box. It's exclusive to it. Ashley says, hi, Joe and Sarah. So awesome to see you back together again. It's awesome to be back together. Thank you, Astrid. Linda says, I have this kit. Love it. Paper's so pretty. Right, I need to let you know, the details that are on your screen there, the one where you're going to get also the ink pad and the Centurio Pearl, but of course you're going to get those aqua markers for free, is 60% sold out now. So I'm not sure that this bundle will be around when we get to that later Cartload show. If you want to grab it, it's going to be one of those same-day sellout situations. If you want the best value, you want the biggest bundle, you want to get the most amount of craftability out of your box, you need to be going for it. That doesn't include as well everyone that has got this in their basket or is in the checkout process at the moment. We are having a very, very busy launch. I think people do want, you know, an Easter collection, Sarah, but it has to be concise, doesn't it? It has to not break the bank because it is, you know, it's an occasion essentially that comes once a year, but great to have the tools to be able to create awesome things for what is, I think it might be one of my favourite holidays, just down to the sheer volume of chocolate that's around, to be honest.
Well, I could have guessed that, Joe, couldn't I? Yeah, who doesn't love Easter? And I just think we've never ever in the history of Crafters Companion brought anything specifically for Easter like this before. And you guys ask for it every year. So finally, this last year, we've listened and we've done everything that you could possibly need in that one collection. And we won't be doing it again next year or the year after, because once you've got it, and that's all you need. And I think that's the beauty of it. Now, watch this, Joe, what I thought would be nice, okay? I've stamped out a couple of sentiments. So I've stamped out Hoppy Easter, and I've stamped out Hippity Hoppity, right? I think I'm going to pop me Hippity Hoppity.
Hoppy Easter, I love that. I just got
cute,
that.
Yeah, you're a bit slow. Oh, bless you.
It's a fake Friday today,
bless
Sarah,
you.
that's why it's taking me a little bit longer. A little bit longer.
Right, watch this. I'm going to just do a bit of matting and layering on here, but then there's one of the stamps in the stamp set that I absolutely love, right? If I just bring it in here and show you, it's this one here, right? It's the little bunny ears with like a little flourish. So look, what I've done is I've stamped, and I've already done the colouring on this. So I've stamped and coloured that, and I'm going to add this onto the corner of here. And I just think it makes a really nice, cute topper, doesn't it?
Really
and
cool.
You can just add that across the middle. So if I just put a little bit of tape right across the middle there, that is going to go across the middle and just make a really super cute, fun little kind of edge to your card there, as it was. So there we go. So that's how you do a nice little dome-fronted one. But I just think seeing the beautiful papers in the background makes such a difference, doesn't it? It's a different style of card to what you usually see me do. But I just think they're cute, but they're the right side of cute, I would say, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. And a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. Remember what you're getting in there. Within the box itself, of course, you've got card blanks, envelopes, printed papers. You also have your embossing folder, bunting stencil in there too, stamps, metal dies, coloured cards, ribbons, twine, pom-poms and bows. You've got absolutely everything that you need to create a plethora of gorgeous Easter goodies. And remember, if you're going for the details on your screen at the moment, what that's also going to give you is the sort of bolt-on, if you like, the full collection. In there, you've got the baby pink Century Pearl. You also have that ink pad, and you're getting the aqua markers for free in there. It's the floral aqua markers, upside down, Joe. The floral aqua markers, which is going to enable you to create even more, all colour match beautifully with the main collection itself. Right, I want to also share with you, again, the tool tote with the free tools as well. Let me just talk to you about the tote firstly, because the tote is amazing value. It's a really amazing quality as well. There's no sort of sharp edges on this, which is brilliant. You know, some totes or bags, you end up with sharp sections that end up scratching you. Not going to happen with this at all. Beautifully piped. It's going to be able to take a lot of weight. Really nice big section in the front here. You then have a section in the back here which is split, but you can actually remove that divider if you want to. Somewhere to store all your pens in there and your markers. You've got little slip pockets in the back of here as well that are see-through and clear. So there's really somewhere to store absolutely everything with this. What you've then got as well is we're going to throw in a load of tools for you for free, which is amazing. You're going to get the tweezers in there, which is brilliant. You are then going to get our amazing scissors in there. Best scissors in the world as far as I'm concerned. Then we also have our metal edge ruler. You're going to get that included. You have got pokey tools and an edge ruler. You can never have too many of those two items because people just lose them time and time and time again. They're all in there for you as well. $24.99 or $19.95 is what you pay just for the tote bag on its own, worth every single penny or cent of that. But, of course, what you're going to get today is you are going to get all of the tools worth £26.95 or $45.29 included in there as well. Definitely snap that up. Brilliant, brilliant deal for you. Right, we are going to go to the Lucky Dip. Let me just grab these. Now, these are incredible value for money. Let's do, firstly, let's do the number one. Lucky Dip number one, the £1, $1 Lucky Dip. Amazing stuff in here. You could be getting one of these gorgeous postcard embossing folders. This is the tip of the iceberg. We'll guarantee you don't get any duplicates if you order up to 5. Over 5, you may get some duplicates. So you've got that beautiful embossing folder in there. How about, can't believe you've got one of these in here, an archival ink pad for £1 or $1. Absolutely unbelievable. We then have got, maybe you'll get one of these beautiful, the Flutterby collection. The Flutterby collection must have been before my time, Sarah. It's the first time I've seen something from the Flutterby collection. Yeah, I've never seen the Flutterby ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know it. I love it.
You could be getting that in there. Also, maybe you'll be getting one of our beautiful London Skyline embossing folder. I need to let you know we're over 40%, on our way to 50% of this gone now. So if you want it, you will need to be quick. How about some beautiful embossing powder? Get your words out, Joe. And I love this. You could be getting this. Check out how gorgianous this glitter is. Oh, look, shiny. I'm trying not to get it on the counter because Tracy will kick right off. But look at it. Oh. Don't tell Tracy, it's fine, don't tell Tracy, she'll never know. Oh.
That did look like fairy sprinkle as you blew that there.
Look at that, I want to take it home with me. I think I just inhaled a bit of that, that's not good. That is your £1. Look, I'm shiny. I love it. You've got your £1. That's your £1 or $1 one. So let's just pack those up. Now, also equally great value, loads of metal dies in this next one for you here. Let me run through some of the metal dies you could be getting in here. So, how about this here? We're already in rows. I remember us launching these edgeables, so we're so incredibly busy. We've then got this from our milk box carton selection. These are dies and stamps, and these are great for any of the smaller card projects you might do. Great for tags, wonderful for boxes. Beautiful butterfly. You could be getting the butterfly lace in here. This is one of our festive ones, the Bethlehem Skyline. I remember us launching these. You guys love this. Get this now, because £3 or $3. Pack it away for Christmas. Then maybe one of our word edgeables you could be getting in here, or one of our festive edgeables too. Amazing value. I love the fact that you can, of course, still use your Club Inspired discount even on mystery bags and lucky dips. I think is really quite unbelievable. How about, let's move on. The bigger you go, the bigger the savings, which is wonderful. So we've now got the £5, $5 lucky dip bag just here. Now, you could be getting this. This is the For the Love of Stamps. From Hunky Dory, a great A4 stamp set, a really, really massive one. Then what we've got here is some cardstock. Maybe you want to get some of this beautiful, adorable, scoreable, galactic cardstock in there with that bendy ink properties. Or maybe it's going to be some double-sided dies that you might be receiving in here. We've got some wonderful floral double-sided dies in here. You could be receiving maybe one of our Hunky Dory decoupage pads from Hunky Dory. Love the fact that you've got lots of different brands available to you, so you could get one of those. Maybe it'll be some of our floral bouquet double-sided dies. £5. Were these like $19.99? More than £20 when we launched these? Great that these are in here. Or maybe you'll be getting one of the Hunky Dory little books with 144 sheets in there. So much. I'd be going for 5 of the $1, 5 of the $3, 5 of the $5, because that way you're ensuring you're getting the most amount of value without any duplicates whatsoever, which is incredible. And you can use your Club Inspired discount. The £1, $1 one, this one just here, half the stock of that gone. I don't know, Sarah, if that will make it to our actual cartload show, which is, of course, now going to be a 3-hour purely cartload show. Visible Image totally sold out. There's a few individuals left on the website if you did want to shop for them. That'll be 6 p.m. Here in the UK, 1 p.m. on the East Coast, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. 3 hours. 3 hours of fun with you and me, Sarah. It's going to be fabulous, isn't it?
It is going to be epic. And let me tell you, I just need to warn you, okay? I've just heard that there are some of the items, bear in mind the cartload items are up to 70% off. There are some of the items that aren't the ones that we've previewed that are in danger of selling out now before the show. So I've just heard, for example, we've got a beautiful kit on with the shaped butterfly easel cards. That is almost gone. So if you want to have a look at everything that's on the show, as Joe said, just go to the homepage of the website and go and have a look at the cartload show. You can see everything that's on that show. You can see all the items that we've got the 70% saving on. You can shop ahead, see what we've got, knowing that's what's going to be featured on the show later today, but knowing that then you don't need to panic. I do need to tell you, since I previewed this paper library, it has been crazy.
So busy.
So crazy. And you know what? I'm not... We've just had some more checkout, okay?
They're like, literally, every time we get an update, there's just more gone, more gone.
And I will tell you, so this is a core item. So it's not very often that we do core items on discount. This is the sort of item, at £89, $99, it was exceptional value because you get 150 sheets of paper. However, flash sale, which means 24 hours only, we're dropping the price by 25%. Now, that's not... If you're a platinum member, you usually get 20 and now you're getting 25. That is 25% on the full price. If you are a club member, you get your club discount on top of that 25% saving. So if you're a platinum member, guys, you're paying $53.99 for this pounds. $59.97, which is absolutely crazy. For 150 sheets, that's like
£35 off.
Yeah. But if you think how many paper pads that is, we only do, 30 sheets in a paper pad. So you get like 5 paper pads for that price.
Amazing.
Plus, you get the actual paper library to organise it all thrown in there for free. And the idea is that we've got every occasion covered. So for example, if you want to go and look at like the new baby stuff, look how gorgeous these papers are. I'll try and not do them upside down this time. I've done them upside down again. Here we go. Other way. Right. Beautiful papers. So when you need to do a new baby card, or a 4th of July card, or a Thanksgiving card, or a Christmas card, or a Get Well Soon card, or a Mother's Day card, or a Thinking of You card, you will literally go to your library of papers, pick up go to whichever compartment it is that you want, and you've got a selection of the papers. So there are 15 sheets in each one, but you only get 1 sheet of each. So if you're looking and thinking, oh, I love that paper that she just showed me, or let's have a little look, I do love some of these autumnal ones. So fall, you guys call them. Look at these beautiful papers. Look at these here. If you're thinking, I love that paper, you are only getting 1 sheet. Every paper that you're seeing, you only get 1 sheet of it. So if you are one of them people who hoards our paper pads and buys 2 or 3 every time we bring out a new paper pad, bear in mind you are buying 2 or 3 of something that usually has 3 sheets of each design in. This one, you get 1 sheet of each design, and I don't want you to be one of them paper strokers who buys it, looks at it, and doesn't ever use it. If that's going to be you, while we've got them, maybe it's just someone who's already bought one, and you've got it sitting there and you just think it's too nice to use. If that is you, please buy another one today. One to sit and stroke and look at, and one to actually use, because the papers are too beautiful to leave them sitting in a paper library. And while there is a 25% flash sale and you're getting a club discount, this could be the item that you need that gets you to free shipping, for example. So just go and get it, but it is 24 hours only. That price will be back up to full price tomorrow. And we sell a load of these at full price day in, day out. So you've been warned.
Maybe you've got loads of paper pads in pads, Sarah, and you've got just, 6 sheets in one, 8 sheets in another. Maybe you're going to double order on the library, put all of these new papers in one, and then use the other paper library just to organise, all the stash that you've already got. Because the problem is, with individual sheets, if you don't keep them somewhere like this, you end up with them ripping, tearing, you end up with dog ears. This is going to keep them all beautifully pristine as well. $53.99, $59.97 for Platinum members. We've got to go back to the box. Unbelievably busy now as we move into the last hour of this incredible launch day. It is a signature collection, but it's compact. It's like the highlights, the best bits. It's like the cream off the top of what would have been a larger Sara signature collection. Because in here, remember, card blanks, envelopes, printed papers. You're going to get an embossing folder in here. Stencils, clear stamps, you've got metal dies, coloured card, ribbon, twine, pom-poms, bows. It's all in here. A great selection of product to allow you to create the most amazing Easter projects, and it's at great value. Because if you were to buy these products individually, you'd be looking at closer to double this kind of price. That's the box on its own. Brilliant value if you want to go for the box on its own. However, for today, what we've done is brought to you this larger collection, a full collection. In the full collection as well, what we're essentially doing is bundling it together with a perfect ink pad to go with the collection. It's the Midas Metallic. So you want to do, those are awesome heat emboss techniques, you're going to need that. The pink Centura Pearl is going to work perfectly with this. And it means, because you've got A4, you can use it for card blanks, you can use it for larger concepts too. But the brilliant thing about this is we're able to give you the aqua pens in the floral. I love holding that upside down, don't I? The aqua pens in the floral, totally free of charge. And when we talk about those being a great freebie, they're actually worth $22.99 or $29.95 if you were to get them on their own, but they are free today in there. And I think this is really going to stretch that collection, ensuring you're able to make the most amount of projects, ensuring you get the most amount of options when it comes to putting things together with this. If you want to go for this right now, you can. Platinum members are under £50, under $60, which is what you should be paying for the collection itself. Brilliant value. I think whether you're going for the box or the larger collection, however you look at this, Sarah, it's amazing value, isn't it?
Well, I didn't want people just to tune in and see the 58.97, 74.89 and think that was the deal for just the box. That is the box, the papers, the ink pad, and the £22.99, the £29.99 box of pens as well. So it just shows you how much you can really eke this out if you want to. Now, I'm going to get straight into another card, Joe. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use the watercolour pens. So I'm going to use some watercolour cardstock. So watch here, I'm going to do myself a 6x4 card. So all you would do is score your cardstock at 4 inches. Then give that a nice bit of a trim there. And then if I trim this off, we trim in this to 4 inches. There we go. And we're going to go 4 by 6. So we're going to trim it to 6 this way. Keep all these little bits. These are what you're going to use to do all of your stamping and colouring and die cutting as well. Now, what I want to do is put an aperture in here. I did talk about doing this earlier. All right, so if I open up my box and just go in here, Joe, and bring out the die sets, can you see that we've got this lovely big die? Now, this here, don't just think of it for cutting out, because we've designed it for cutting out and cutting in. So I can pop that on the front of the card. Just hold it in place with a tiny little bit of tape. Now, top tip, guys, right? When you place your die on, stick the tape down to the centerpiece of the card, because that is the bit that we're not keeping, right? So it doesn't matter if your tape gets a little bit stuck. And then we can open this up. I'm going to pop it through. I've got my large Gemini here, but I'm just using the large Gemini with the Gemini Junior plates so that I can send it through a little bit quicker. And I'm cutting my aperture in the centre of the card before we start to do the decorations. Much easier if you do this element beforehand. So first point is that we're going to cut that aperture. So when I lift this off now I have my watercolour card base with the egg-shaped aperture in the middle. What an opportunity this is going to be, Joe. Yeah. And then
the best kind of opportunity.
The best kind of, he's wow, what's he like? Right, let's have a little look. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp a lovely little flower. I've got a little flower here. And then can you see I've got some little leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my flower and then one of the little, let's have a little pointy leaf set that goes with it. And I'm just going to randomly stamp them all over the base. So if I take this in here, Joe, you can put the flower and the little leaf set and just kind of stick the two of them together. And then because we're going to use these with a water-based ink pad, I'm going to ink up and I'm going to stamp like this all over the base of the card. Can you see? So we're stamping it right into the base and I'm just going all the way down there, all the way around, and I'll just keep stamping round as we go.
Brilliant. Lots of love for this. Sam McDonald telling you how much they love their paper library. Shadiah says, of course he wouldn't be Prince Joe if he didn't put the glitter on himself after he spilt it. Always, naturally. I did just pop to the loo there, and I do realise that my hair is beautifully glittered.
I was covering you.
Oh, were you? Oh, yeah, sorry.
I kept talking to you like you were here, so nobody would ever know that you'd gone.
That's what friends are for.
I kept saying, isn't that great, Joe? You just didn't answer us, obviously.
Lois says, can someone say hello to Neve, my cousin, across the office, please? There you are, Lois. Hello, hi, Neve. We've become a messenger service, I think, in the office there. Very, very busy on this collection. We knew it would be. If you want this larger collection, which does represent the best value, I think today is going to be the day. Over 60% of that has gone already, Sarah. And the quality of these aqua pens is amazing. And we're going to include them for free.
Well, that's the idea, Joe. I mean, literally, you know about great products and also great value. So all I'm going to do is just show you another couple of little techniques that you could be doing with these pens that just make you realise I need these in my life for free.
Of course you do. If you want to learn more about the aqua pens and how you use them and all the different techniques, because when it comes to our pens, these are up there as some of the most versatile with regard to the techniques you can do with them, then you need to head yourself over to the website and go and check out some of the previous Colour Me Happy shows. We've got hours and hours of free tutorials for you on exactly how you can use these and how you can actually start your colouring journey. So if you haven't used them already, don't worry. All the education is there over on the website to take you through how you use them. Just make sure you're snapping them up today, because actually in this bundle you are getting them for free, remember, and they are worth £22.99 or £29.95 which is excellent. We sell so many of those at the higher price. Just to let you know as well what's happening for the rest of the day here on Crafters TV. Visible Image, they have sold out and gone. So it will now be a full 3 hours with myself and Sara. 6 p.m. I know. It's like buses shows with you. I haven't had one for weeks and I get 6 hours of you in the same day. What a lucky chap I am.
What a lucky chap you are, Joe.
6 p.m. in the UK, 1 p.m. East Coast, 10 a.m. if you are over on the West Coast. And then tomorrow we do it or start it all again. We've got Wake Up Call, we've got Softer Side, we've got a Craft Factor guest coming up as well. There's absolutely loads happening. I'll tell you all about that before the end of this show.
Right, all I've done, Joe, instead of you watching me colour all of those, I'm going to do a Sara special. He's one I prepared earlier, and he's the one where I've done all of the colouring on them. Okay? But what I do want to show you is, look how different this card can look, okay? So, this is one side of the paper. If you want a very psychedelic, use a lot of Easter eggs, right? Here is the underside if you want to go subtle. Isn't that nice? So you've got the choice. You've got the either we're all going for it with lots of Easter eggs, so that would be great if you're making cards for the kids, or we're going nice and subtle. So let's have a little look. I'm going to go...
Do you think it's too early to have an Easter egg yet?
Oh, no. I was doing Easter projects yesterday.
Were you? But to eat an Easter egg, like buy one from the shop and eat it, is it too early?
No, go for it,
it's
Joe.
all right, isn't it? I do love a mini egg this time of year.
I was going to say the mini eggs are all in. Yeah. Yeah, we had the mini eggs out yesterday. I was doing some Easter projects ready to kind of share with everybody, like on Wake Up Call and on social. So wait till you see some of the stuff that I've done. You'll love it.
Fabulous.
Right, there's my base card. Remember in the kit, Joe, you've got some of that jute twine as well. So look what I love to do. I love to take a little bit of that jute twine and just do like a nice bit of a double wrap around. And then we can do a double wrap around and a tie near the top. So if I come round here, I always like this. A little bit of a tip, okay? When you bring it up there, just do the tie first of all, but then tuck it underneath. Can you see? The two lots.
Perfect.
So I can tie it underneath the two lots and it'll hold those two lots together as well. Isn't that really cute? So nice and simple. You can do that. And then look what I've done. I'm just going to put together a little collection of Easter eggs down the bottom. So you saw me stamp that Easter egg earlier. I've actually done some that I've stamped and coloured in. So I've done a couple of bigger ones, and then I've got a couple of the smaller ones as well. But then remember, you've also got that one that's got the little chicken in it. Cute. So there's the one, the little chicken in it. So if you want to put all that together, and then of course you've got all the sentiments. So I've got the have an excellent Easter.
Did I ever tell you about when my mum tried to make my Easter bonnet for me as a kid, Sara?
You haven't told me about the time that your mum tried to make an Easter bonnet.
So, you put like eggs on the bonnet.
Yeah.
My mum didn't realise that you don't just put hard-boiled eggs on the bonnet. So
she didn't.
She didn't know that you had to make a little hole and like remove the egg and then you just put the shells on. So I went to school as like a 6-year-old kid with like a dozen eggs on my head that were hard-boiled. I could barely keep my head up.
Oh, Joe.
Isn't that hilarious?
Only you, Joe. Only you.
I know.
That's quality. I love that story. I went to school with a dozen eggs on my head.
I did, a dozen hard-boiled eggs. So they get heavier when you boil them. Really, really busy still on this. I love the one of the little chickie coming out of there. We should have got our costumes on for today, shouldn't we? I wonder where they are.
Do you know, I wonder, do you know we must pull them back out again for Easter? Yes.
They were so fun.
What a day that was, Joe.
So
you and I dressed
nearly 2 years ago now.
I know. Do you know what I will say is if you've no idea what we're talking about, just go and have a little look through the archives at what Joe and I did for Easter 2 years ago.
Easter 2020?
Yeah. It was a good day, wasn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe was I was the rabbit and you were the chicken.
I was laying eggs.
Isn't that right?
You were the rabbit. I was laying eggs. It was brilliant.
It was a good laugh. It was a good laugh is all I would say. There you go. Right, there's my lovely, excellent Easter card.
Absolutely gorgeous. Let me just recap what's in there because it is getting super busy. This is the bundle I think you want to be going for because this is the bundle that brings you the best value. This is the bundle that's going to allow you to get the absolute most out of the collection. The collection itself, of course, has the card blanks, envelopes, papers, embossing folder, stencil. Your stamps are in here, metal dies, coloured card, ribbons, twine, pom-poms and bows. That is all in that fabulous box. When you go for the details on your screen, what you're doing is you're going for the perfect ink pad, which is going to complement the range. You can heat emboss with that as well. It's beautifully metallic. And you've got the baby pink, and we give you the aqua pens for free. Those aqua pens worth $22.99 and $29.95, which is amazing. Am I right in thinking 2/3 now of this stock has gone? Amazing value. 2/3.
Right.
Doesn't take into account everyone that has got this sat in their basket. at the moment. So if everyone checks out on this, we're going to be much, much further through the stock. I think we're going to have enough to last the rest of the show. Will we have enough to last the rest of the day? I don't know. The box is not the thing that's the issue here. We will keep bringing you the box in the run-up to Easter, but it's about you getting the whole collection and getting that best value. And if you want to do that, you will need to secure this by checking out and placing your order. I'm just going to quickly run and grab. Don't know how, but Sara's let me get my hands on the mystery bags. I think Tracy must have stole them and brought them over here because, oh my, where do I start, Sara?
Because it's got to
Number
go.
3. Let's start with number 3. Okay, right. So busy. I think I've got glitter up my nose. I've got everything's very itchy all of a sudden since I spilt that glitter earlier.
How are we looking on stock for this one, Joe? Because it was 60% last time I checked.
Ooh-wee, 80%.
What?
Shut the front door, shut the back door and call the warehouse staff. 80% of this is now gone. Debbie Fisher's favourite product, our vintage diary, Wax Seal, is in there. If you've seen Wax Seal, if you haven't, go check out our social media after the show. You're going to get the amazing Wax Seal in there. I can't believe this is in here as well. This is a Secret Garden vellum pad. Now, this was one of our most recent, if not actually our most recent, Nature's Garden launch. That is in there for you, which is amazing. So make sure you are grabbing a hold of that. Then what we have in here is a whole host of other goodies. Beautiful stamp in here for you. Amazing value there. The quality and the value when it comes to the dies in this collection is off the chart. You've got the Winter Stags in here. Now, this is one of those big creator cards with that removable outside edge in there as well, which is fantastic. So cut this in, cut this out. It's up to you. $16.99 on its own, just for that one die. It's in here. The next one of my all-time favourite creator card launches. Brilliant, this one. It's the Belle of the Ball. Again, you can cut this in, you can cut it out. You've got that outside edge. How about some builder border, some beautiful stamps and dies in here. Really great embellishing stamps and dies that you're going to be able to put on a whole host of different projects. You know how I feel about a tag. We've got one of the tag dies in here for you. It's the You Are Perfect. I do love a tag. And even one of our window dies in there too. That you should be paying for this, £109.92. Let's call it £110 for argument's sake, or $135. Everyone saves £80 or $95. Platinum members going to save an extra £6 or £6 or $8 on top of that as well. However you look at this, however you dress it up, it's amazing value, but you're going to need to be quick because we are going to soon be in a position where, can't see this making the actual cartload show at this rate. We will soon be in a position where we have more of you trying to get a hold of number 3 than we actually have stock available. Next one is number 2. I think number 2 is my favourite. I really do. Do you know why? Because you have got this amazing ornate favour box in this particular collection, which I think is brilliant. You're going to get that in there included. These are so functional, but so beautiful as well. So that's coming in there. This should be £16.99 on its own. Can't believe this is here. The Spring Fever paper pad. This, of all the 8x8 paper pads, is one of the most popular ones that we bring to you. That's worth £10. So you're looking at the cost of the box there, pretty much with just those 2 items. 48 pages of gorgeous 8x8 patterned papers within 180 GSM as well, which is fantastic. Now the easel, I share this is the best part of getting on for £20 on its own as well. If you want to make, sorry? £20. Yeah, £20 for that one show. Stacked easel. Now think about this. You want to use the easel concept, go back and watch the launch back from this. You'll find loads of inspiration on the website, but it's also a fantastic set of nesting dies as well. So you've really got multi-use there on that one. Oh, sassy and classy. Another recent launch. This bag is all about the recent launches, this one. These mystery bags got very recent product in them. Die cut toppers within there. We've also got hanging ornaments. We only did a craft along on these just earlier this week. Go back and watch that back and use this to do that recent craft along. Then I've also got it. Oh, can't believe those are in. Hang on. This one here, Sentiment, Absolute Essential. This is incredible. Can't believe you've been having all the fun on your own with these bags for the first 2 hours.
Well, I can't believe they let you have a little look in them, Joe.
And these, oh my word, probably one of the most popular die sets we have ever sold. The rainbows, you guys love this. One of our mini die collections, brilliant for your Gemini Mini. You can use it through any of your machines. Schmetterlings, can you have too many of them? Of course you can't. Beautiful butterflies in there. And this, I mean that with a little bit of a sparkle background and some of the clear overlay on the wings. I mean, you have got a beautiful die there. It's like an edgeable creator card. That bag is unbelievable value. Now,
all the bags are unbelievable value.
They
Joe.
are, aren't they?
That's because so can I just say, guys, it's me you need to thank for this, because only once a month do we get to do a Sara cart load where I get to hand choose every single item on the show. And I make sure we bring you the best deals, the best mystery bags, the best lucky dips, the biggest savings. That's why you've got things like that paper library on here. That's why you've got half price on the core tools bundle. That's why you've got the best stuff in any of those mystery bags. So all I'm saying is I only do it once a month, so make the most of it while I'm here.
Amazing, absolutely do. I can't believe this one as well, because this is £40 on its own.
Yeah.
£40 worth of die. And this is incredible. It's your album, 8-inch album spine. If you want to make your own memory books, your own maybe journals, you want to do your own photo albums, you can do that with this die. We'll need to go for your large Gemini. And people love these when we launch them. I've got my eye on this. When this sells out, not if it sells out, but when, I need another one of these for the gym, Sarah, so I've got my eye on that. Right, let me share with you what else you're going to get in here. Some beautiful stamps. These stamps are incredible. If you like to make your own background papers, these allow you to do that beautifully. Some of our lovely characters, the brilliant frame dies. You've got some of our word edgeables. They work beautifully with those. And we've got the floral bouquet stamps and dies in there. And these were so popular. These are those sort of small dies, but they're all disconnected, so they're like little stars. You arrange them exactly how you want to, and they cut into your card and allow you to get lots of texture on it, which is brilliant. £24, $32 if you are a platinum member. Whichever one it is that you are getting into your in your basket, I'd be getting all of them personally because the value is off the shop. Think how much you'd be saving if you've got all of them. You'd be saving like over £200. Probably on the way to what, $500 worth of savings across the 3 different bags there. Blows my mind. We're going to give you an opportunity to check out because it is super busy out on the web at the moment. Whilst you do that, let's share with you all the details of one of our quick buys.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
We do create chaos, mayhem, hilarity. Sometimes we even make things as well. It's wonderful. You'll love it here. Eleanor already got the Easter box, already thinking about getting another one because they love the consumable elements so much.
To me, speaks absolute volumes, Joe.
Yeah, it really does. The quality is amazing. Irina says, what a wonderful Easter box. Also, Medley, so glad to see Sarah's smiling face. And loads of comments about your hair as well, Sarah.
Oh,
lots and lots of love for the hair.
Yes, well, you know, so while I've been doing Strictly, my hair was so bad. It was all broken at the top or whatever. So I've been wearing a wig while I've been doing Strictly, which has given my hair loads of chance to, like, what you call it, like get better underneath.
Right.
So, yeah, and I found some special new shampoo that I like to use that makes it all shiny as well. And it's a bit longer too.
Oh, you'll have to tell me what that shampoo is. I can need to use some new shampoo. Right, let's go back. Enough of our beauty tips. Let's go back to this incredible launch that we've got for you. 2 different options. Look, I just want you to get it. I don't care how you get it, but what I really want you to do is get the best value. So you can go for the box as is, which is amazing value. You should be looking at way, way more than this if you want to get the individual elements. And in there, you get card blanks, envelopes, papers, an embossing folder, stencil, a stamp, 34, not just stamps, 34 stamps, may I add. Also, metal dies, coloured card, ribbons, twine, pom-poms, and bows. And plenty of all of those, I will add. However, if you want to go full collection, you want to be making the most amount of cards and projects you possibly can, you want to get the most amount of options out of using all the elements of the box, this is the one that you want to go for because you're going to get those aqua markers totally free of charge, which is excellent. It's the florals, which are colour matched beautifully with the entire collection, but you're also going to get the blush Midas metallic ink pad and that gorgeous baby pink Centura Pearl. I said earlier we've included cardstock. That's doing it a disservice. We've included Centura Pearl, which is like the most incredible cardstock in here. It's so, so busy on this at the moment that if you're going for the larger bundle, which most people are, that one is going much faster. I think we're over 2/3 now of that stock gone, so please be quick for that. Gonna have enough to last the show. I think that is absolutely going to be fine. Will we have enough to last a day? I'm not sure. Remains to be seen. And we want people to get the best value, essentially, don't we, Sarah? And that's what this really represents.
Well, whoever doesn't want a box of pens for free?
Of course.
Whoever doesn't want a box of pens. Who doesn't want to just stock up things like ink pads and cardstock? You know you're always going to use them. So to me, Joe, for the fact that you buy the ink pad and the cardstock extra, but you get a £22.99, $29.99 box of pens for free, it's a total and utter no-brainer. That is our launch day deal. So that will finish, well, it'll be sold out by, it's a moot point whether or not that's going to finish because it will sell out before it finishes because we only have a limited number of the boxes of pens we can give away for free. So if you want one of the free boxes of pens, you need to get the one that's on your screen now, which is the one that has the free pens thrown in. If you just want to go for the box, you're welcome to get just the box, but to be honest, for the extra, what, £9 or $15 or whatever, it's worth getting the extra cardstock.
Absolutely, it really is. Dawn wants to know, can you ask if we'll ever do a flower-forming mystery bag or lucky dips, please?
Oh, do you know? That is your request. I will absolutely go and see if we've got enough product for me to be able to do that. So for the next Sarah cartload, I'll try and do one of those for you. Any other requests, guys, get them in. Joe can curate them all and let me know.
Absolutely. Crafters TV on Facebook if you want to get in touch with me, us I should say, or Crafters Companion over on YouTube. We're fully interactive here at Crafters TV, which is lovely. So if you've got any questions, suggestions, we do love a bit of salacious gossip as well. You can send that our way too. Right, what would you like to share with us next? We do love a bit of salacious gossip.
We do. Right, I did promise everybody that we would have a go at doing one of those bunting banners.
Ooh, yes.
Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the lovely little stencil. Oh, don't you stick to there too badly. Oh, I love the tissue paper. I just always think it makes anything feel so luxurious and expensive, doesn't it? Right, here is my Bunny Bunting stencil. Try saying that when you've had a few drinks or you've got your teeth in. Right, Bunny Bunting stencil. Now, what I'm going to do, Joe, is I've actually taken some of the scraps of cardstock, but I've backed it onto a piece of white cardstock. So all over glue, I've had to let the glue dry. So I've done all over glue, let the glue dry, and then I'm going to do my stencil on top of it so that it's a little bit thicker. So can you see, all we're going to do is draw around the stencil. Now I'm doing it in pen so that you can see it easily on the camera. However, what I would do is do this in pencil so that you can rub it out if you kind of go out the lines or anything like that. So, but pen so that you guys can see it on the camera easily.
Okie doke.
And then what I would say is, of course, you've got those scissors in the special bundle deal that we've got. So the cartload deal tonight, I'll let Joe get it out and show you again. But basically, you buy the caddy and you are getting basically a load of the core tools of ours that you need, including these scissors, including your craft knife and things like that, at half price. So
it's incredible value, and it matches your, don't forget your free tote bag today as well, and random acts of kindness.
do you know that's really bad that I've never thought to re-mention that again? That's my fault, Joe, because I've got the tote bag over here. So yes, you're going to get your Crafter's Companion tote with the extra bundles of stuff in, and then as Joe said, the same fabric design is what you're going to get in that extra little craft tote as well.
Imagine if you got that members gift a couple of years ago, or the we did the we sold the apron, didn't we? Do you remember? Imagine you got the apron, the tote, and the craft tote together. What a lovely trio.
Do you want me to show you it as well?
Oh, yes, please.
So this is what you're going to get for free. So any order today over £20 or $20, we're going to put this little craft tote in. That folds up into this.
Brilliant.
Just going to throw in your handbag nice and easy. It's a lovely big, really well made tote, but it's, as Joe said, it's the matching fabric to go with. It's basically the Crafter's Companion fabric.
It is, isn't it? I wonder if we've got any spare ones of those knocking around.
So you'll
as
get
well.
that
you know, I'm always forgetting my shopping bag when I go to the shop, and I always buy another carrier bag every
So I
time.
might just have that
annoying.
one. Forget mine, but I might just take that one as an extra. Right. Watch here what I'm going to do now. I'm going to just use this, and I'm going to poke some holes in these little ears, Joe. So that, there we go, so that if you want to, you've got like a little hole punch marker on there as well, but you can take these, you see, and what you can do is you can then take the jute twine and thread it in and out. So what I've done is, I've done a few of these, and you can see I've put the little holes in all of them, and then threaded that jute twine in and out all the way along. So for speed, here is the one where I've sat and done all the threading.
Brilliant.
Can you see? So I've threaded the 5 little bunnies onto there. And then all I'm going to do, Joe, is decorate them. So I've cut some little circles of paper, and I'm just going to decorate them with the little circles of paper, and then add some of the little pom-poms onto the bottom as well.
Adorable. Lots of people loving the idea of those flower forming mystery bags or lucky dips. So we'll see what we can do with those. Mary Pat said I had to get the wax seal again. Debbie's wax seal demo is so famous. I think Debbie's, if you're not sure what we're on about, Debbie did a demo with a wax seal and it just didn't really go to plan. I think it is one of my top 3 all-time favourite Crafters TV moments.
Is that
ever.
right?
Ever.
It was hilariously funny.
It was so brilliant. Miriam saying beautiful card. Linda says absolutely beautiful. Lots of you talking about that last demo. Linda says, hi, my husband and I have a bet. He's saying Sara's nails are painted clear, and I said they are tan and clear. Who's right? Love this from Linda.
Let's have a look. George is coming in for a close-up.
Are they two-tone?
They've got a bit of sparkle on them. He's going to have to come in really
They're very well looked after, Sara.
They're nude with an extra bit of sparkle on there. How cute is that?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Yes, I was quite in love with them as well, can I just say. So do you want to know a funny story? So last week, I was obviously on the Strictly tour, but we finished in Glasgow at 1 o'clock, midnight on the Sunday night, and I travelled back up. So I got home at 3 a.m. Monday morning, and I was in work, 3 a.m. Tuesday morning, and I was in work all day Tuesday. And on Tuesday, Katia, who's one of the other dancers, said that I had to have my nails done. She was like, surely you're not going to try and do another day of show, Sara, without your nails done.
Right.
And she was right, I was pushing it a little bit. So, so basically what I did was, I didn't have time because I had meetings all day. So I had to get the nails
I think I saw this on your Instagram.
She had to come and she had to literally sit underneath my desk and do my toenails and then my fingernails while I was working and in meetings all day.
Oh. Gosh.
So she sat through some pretty important meetings with me, and I was like, you do know you can't ever talk about any of these meetings. It's all very highly confidential. New product stuff that's coming up, whatnot. She's like, yeah, I totally understand, Sara, don't worry. So, yes, so that was me trying to multitask last week and get everything done.
That is the epitome of multitasking.
That is typical Sara.
Sarah Sanders, says, I just purchased the Easter box with the aqua pens and a few other bits as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I think a lot of you maybe will be putting a few other bits in there. Maybe from this show, maybe from the Cartload show, getting yourself up to that free shipping and handling threshold. Also, Kay Musasha on YouTube. I hope I haven't butchered that. Kay Musasha. Love your hair, Sara. It makes you look so young.
Oh, well, I'm definitely keeping it long. That my sister has been on at me to have it long for absolutely ages, and I never had the patience to grow it out. So great news is now I've got it long. I still didn't have the patience to grow it out, Joe. If you go and look on my Instagram, you can see how I cheated a little bit with that. But it's the same length, I've just had it thickened up a little bit. There you go, I'm letting all my trade secrets in.
You are letting all your trade secrets
I am letting all
out.
my trade
I
secrets.
feel like
don't
if
mind
I
sharing
just
with
let you
everybody.
keep talking, you're going to give us more and more secrets.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't mind letting them have trade secrets.
Susan says, just love the rabbit set into the bunting. It is super cute. And also, because this is a stencil site, we're not including those like die-cut pieces. Make as many of these as you want. You're going to have this forever, aren't you?
Exactly. How ridiculously cute is that? The kids are going to love that. If that wins demo of the show, guys, you've had it. I'm still taking it home.
Oh, you can't. It's the rules. You made the rules.
I know, but I really love it.
But you'll have to
My
wait till,
kids.
you'll have
Well,
to wait
I
till the
can
week.
leave it up for demo of the show for the week, and then I'm taking it home.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, isn't that lovely?
We'll let you do that. If you want to go for this, remember, details on your screen there, not just for the box, but for everything else. Oh, talking of demo of the show, Sarah, I guess we should get that vote
Before I do
in.
my last, because I've got another demo ready, but we can do a little vote in the meantime, so we've got
Yeah.
plenty of time to vote.
All right, then, whilst you get ready for that, let me just recap. Oh, I tell you what, in fact, let's do the tote, because over 60% of the tote has now sold out and gone. The tote, I mean, it's brilliant value on its own. The tote, of course, is $24.99 or $19.95. What I love about this as well, I'm just going to share this with you, because if you take, there's a good divider in here, take the divider out, lift the bottom panels up. Let me make sure I've got this the right way. I'm sure. Yes, I thought I was losing my mind there for a second, so I was like, oh no, I've really gone out on a limb here and said it folds flat, and now I couldn't get it undone. It actually folds totally flat, so you can actually store this away when you're not using it, but what you can then do is actually just fold these back down, and they've got a really lovely, firm bottom in there, which is wonderful. And then that goes back in there, and you've got loads of pockets. You can get full-size sets of Gemini plates in here if you want to. You've got clear pockets in here as well, so you can see exactly what's in there. Lovely gusseted pockets on the front, somewhere to store your pens too. But what we're also giving you are an amazing selection of tools, and these are a core product that you're getting for free. So you've got a 4 set of the tweezers. You've also got scissors in there, best scissors in the world as far as I'm concerned. You've got the Pokey tool here. You'll also get the edge distresser. How many times can you not find your Pokey tool or your edge distresser? Have another one. It's going to make life so much more simple. And you've then got your metal edge ruler in there too. A brilliant selection of goodies. When you buy the tote, you get all the others for free, which is awesome. Oh, should we do that vote of the show then, Sarah?
Ready to go. I am ready to go. Right. Number 1 was that beautiful cross card. Okay? So that is number 1. Number 2, we've actually done quite a few cards here, haven't we?
We have.
Number 2 is when we learned how to do one of the fold flat, but one of the bridge cards. Isn't that lovely, with the little bunny butt in the middle? Then number 3 was doing a dome fronted card with the little bunnies inside. That was number 3. Number 4 was the Land of Opportunity card with that lovely little Easter aperture in the centre. And then number 5 has been that lovely set of bunting that we've done as well.
Oh, I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Get voting. Crafters TV on Facebook. Crafting Companion over on YouTube. I know Sarah's got another demo that she wants to squeeze in before the end. Remind you again, though, of course, we'll put the details on the screen for that full collection. Gets you the amazing box collection with everything in there. So, again, to recap, card blanks, envelopes, your printed papers, embossing folder, your stencil, it's going to allow you to make that incredible bunting, as well as stamps, metal dies, coloured card, ribbon, twine, pom-poms, and loads of bows in there too. But what it also gives you is the baby pink Centura Pearl, that amazing blush ink pad, and then those aqua pens worth $22.99 or $29.95, totally free of charge, which is excellent. Definitely snap that up. $47.18, $59.91 if you're a platinum member. I know that this is going very, very quickly in comparison to the box on its own. The box on its own, we're going to keep bringing that to you in the run-up to Easter, of course. However, 70% of this larger collection has gone. I would be surprised to see this last a day. Got enough to last the rest of the show. If everyone checks out that's got this in their basket as well, how it works when we give you stock updates is it's people that have actually confirmed their orders and checked out. So once everyone checks out that's in the shopping process, in the payment process at the moment over on the website, we're going to be way, way further down with that stock. So if you want it, make sure you're getting your order in, make sure you're getting your order confirmed and checked out as well. What would you like to share with us then for the end of the show, Sarah?
Right, Joe, so I'm just getting everything out here to do one last card, and it's quite an advanced one actually, because I want to show everybody how we've done a pop-out card. So because we need to save a bit of time at the end of the show, I might have to just talk you through a couple of the steps. Well, I can probably show you everything here. Let's have a little look, right? So what I'm doing is I'm using, again, some of the cards from the kit. Now, I have easily made all 12 cards that come in this kit already just in the show, but bear in mind, it's just cardstock, so you can use any sort of cardstock to make yourself another cardstock level to go on there, right? So the cards are all 4x6, so you've got that base 4x6, and then what you can do is, if you want to do a pop-out card in the centre, is if you score these in the middle, right, and fold them over on both sides, your pop-out card can go on the inside of your card like this. And that's how you do a pop-out. Now, little thing that I found, Joe, you can either stick your pop-out on the edge there, or you can bring them in a little bit here, as long as you strategically place them so that they still shut. So can you see your pop-out might want to shut in the middle of the card like this.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to, as long as you stick it all together so that it opens, it then just gives you a more dimensional fold on the inside. So just to kind of speed
that
things
wasn't
along
me,
a
by
little
the
bit.
way, that, if anyone heard that at home.
Yeah, right. we all heard that at home, Joe. We all heard that.
Definitely wasn't me.
Right, here's what I've done, just to speed things along, okay, is, you know how I showed you how you cut the aperture in the centre before, and you take your cardstock, stick your cardstock down flat, and then cut the aperture, yeah? Well, what I've done is, I stuck this, because I needed to leave it to dry, I stuck this flat over the front, and then die cut through 2 layers at once.
Perfect.
So now we've got that gorgeous Easter egg designer backing paper with that on the front. So that's going to go on the inside. So this is what I mean when I said I was going to have to kind of cut a step a little bit so that we didn't have to wait for all of the glue to dry on there. But this here, I've got some little mats and layers that are going to go on the side of the cardstock. Now, you know in the kit we're getting the Centura Pearl Baby Pink. My favourite colours to go with this collection would be the baby pink or the baby blue. And what I've done is I've used the baby blue here. Now, the baby blue's on the website. Everything's available on the website. But I would definitely say if you're picking up some extra cardstock to go with it, any of the pastel shades are going to work really, really well with the designs that we've got in this collection. Like you can see here, they're just all them lovely pastel shades that work really well in conjunction with it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just layer this up a little bit, Joe. I think we've got some cardstock on the show, actually,
We have.
Joe.
Shall I share it with everyone in a few minutes?
Go on, you go for it.
All right, I'll share it with you now. I'll very quickly share this with you. So in here, perfect colour selection, really bright, lovely colour tones for Easter. So you've got in here the baby blue, baby blue, baby blue. You've got the dark chocolate, cherry, lilac, pumpkin, turquoise, and the gorgeous green. $22.99 or $40.99. What a great deal, saving over 15% there. I still need to go to the Centura Pearl Mill, Sarah, when I'm at home. It's near me, you were saying.
It is, yeah. It's Macclesfield, Bollington in Macclesfield.
Yeah, not far at all.
Look at me, no army stuff. Right, are you ready? What I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to make a dangler to go in here.
Amazing.
So I've got here, can you see? I've got this bit here. Now I'm going to not cheat, but I'm going to do. Watch how I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my glue gun just so that we can get a really good all-over stick. Right? So I'm going to pop this down the middle like this. I'm a big fan of the glue gun, Joe. There's not much you can't do without a glue gun. But you do want to be careful that you don't kind of, well, glue yourself in the process, because I'm terrible
Burn
for that.
yourself or stick yourself to anything.
Burn yourself or stick yourself. So let's have a little look. If I use plenty of glue on here, then this here is going to stick down there beautifully, and I'm never worried about that drooping at all. You just don't have as much manoeuvrability time. Look at that. I've managed to get a bit of manoeuvrability time. So now that is not going to move as we're going through.
Brilliant.
And all I'm going to do is, let's have a little look. We'll just emphasise the back. So I've got a nice little, this is my little bunny silhouette that I've stamped. And again, I'm just going to hot glue gun that just for speed to get that stuck on. Oh, and should we do a little bottom for him? Yeah. So what we can do is...
Just a small bottom.
Just a little tiny bum.
Yeah.
And there's our bunny's bum on the bottom there.
Brilliant.
Right? And then on the other side, I've just got Somebody Loves You, and we'll just stick him on. Look, while I'm still going with my hot glue gun, let's just...
Thinking about this Easter collection is making me not only think about when we dressed up, but also Charlie, when you went home in the Easter outfit and he wasn't sure whether he loved it or was really scared. Do you remember?
He couldn't decide at all. Yeah, God will love him. God will love him.
Makes me
Right,
laugh.
so watch this, guys. I'm going to use the hot glue again, just a tiny little bit of it, and then sit that in the centre there, all right? And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue in here, and then I'm going to pull that down it. Now, because it's the hot glue, it's not going to move, therefore, when it's in here. So plenty of glue on there, and I'm going to put a little bit more over the top there, and it's just a brilliant way to make sure that your little dangler won't move over time. So we've got that really, really well stuck, okay? So that's going to form my little dangler, and I can just cut the top and then the bottom off with confidence, knowing that it's not going to move because I've used the hot glue for it, and then that's going to be a great spinner going in the centre of my card.
Fabulous.
That I'm going to get ready to go in the inside of the card. So for the front of the card, I've got my base here. I've done a nice little matting layer with some of the yellow cardstock, and then look how fabulous that is.
I love a
these
daffodil.
are just the little bits and pieces, Joe. This is what I need to emphasise to everybody, okay? You can use, this is an 8x8 sheet. You can get, you know, 3 or 4 card fronts out of one of the sheets. So you get 3 of each sheet, so you're going to have more than plenty cardstock to be able to do some absolutely gorgeous designs with. Now look at that, lovely, nice and simple for the, you know, just for a nice starting point. But remember, you've got that lovely wreath. So here was the stamp set that we've got. We've just used this one. You've also got that gorgeous wreath. So all I've done is I've pre-stamped that wreath onto a little bit of the yellow cardstock. And I'm just going to lift that up on the front here, just coloured in those little flowers a little bit with one of my tri-blend pens, which is why you've seen that come through. And then I'm just going to add a little bit on the bottom. So here is the front. Don't do much to the front because, being totally honest, no one's going to look at the front of the card. It's all going to be about the inside of the card when we've got so much going on the inside. So if I fold this back over, remember the tip that I shared with you. We're going to put tape all the way down here, Joe, and then tape on the other side as well. But I'm not going to stick it flat. I'm going to do it differently to how I usually do my pop-out cards. I'm going to position this halfway down the card like this. Oh, come on. Oh, this is what happens when you get really good tape pen, Joe. You've got to get it in the right place. Right,
Double stickage.
We're going to go with having it
Just gonna
neatly
go for
exactly
it.
in the right place.
This is where your guillotine comes
There.
in, doesn't it? To trim off any excess.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Can I lift? Can I lift? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Oh, do you know what? And the tape pen literally touched down on that, didn't it?
Yeah, just
And
kissed
look
it.
how sticky it is. Can I just say, we have awesome tape pens. Right. Almost got it all the way off. Right.
Ooh.
So close. So close. Right. Now I'll take you there. Just glue this into place. Right. Now I can get that perfectly lined up. Right. Now you're talking. So can you see that's going to sit in the inside of the card beautifully well.
Great.
There's my spinner. And then just to finish it off, I've just got a couple of the little bunnies in here. And I think I'll do these with my 3D glue gel. So I'm just going to put a couple of little blobs going down the centre with my little bunnies. It's a shame this one couldn't win because we've already picked the winner.
It is a shame indeed. But we do have a winner, Sarah.
Do we indeed?
It is number 3 is the winner of the card of the show.
Number 3? Oh, which one was number 3?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was hoping you'd remember which one was
Let's have
number
a little
3.
look. I'll go and have, there's my excellent Easter. Right, let's have a look. I'll put this one up on display and I'll go and get you my number 3 again. It was me dome-fronted one.
Ah, that makes sense.
A dome-fronted one. Do you know we've learned quite a few techniques there? We've done pop-out cards. We did the dome-fronted card. We did the bridge card. We did the one with the aperture. We also did the bunting. We did the one that had the Easter egg aperture in the front. We've got through quite a bit. I hope you've enjoyed it.
It's been absolutely fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really amazing. I've got to give you a heads up and a reminder on a couple of bits that are coming up in cart
Go on
load.
then.
First of all, the £1, $1 lucky dip. Over 70% has gone. You could be getting great chunky glitters. You could be getting amazing ink pads in here. Some of those really lovely embossing powders. Maybe you're going to get some embossing powder as well. That's just a selection of the things that you could be receiving in there. And the other one, Sarah, mystery bag 3. Hold on to your craft counter. We have so many of these. It's limited stock. If it's in your basket, you need to check it out. As I said, didn't think it was going to get to that later cartload show. It's not going to happen because the value is immense in here. So you've got the amazing wax seal. You've also got some mahoosive dies in here, might I say. You've got the winter stags. That bell of the ball is just beautiful, so incredible. You've then got as well the vellum pad from Secret Garden, one of our most recent Nature's Garden launches. You've got that in there. Some beautiful embellishing stamps and dies. We've also got some lovely stamps, some mermaid themed ones. Love a tag. You've got a great tag die in there. And one of our amazing, don't know why I slapped that quite so vigorously, one of our amazing window dies. Oh, slap my die. Anyway, let me pop that in there for you. So if you want to go for that, £30, $40, you save £80 or $95 on that bag alone. That's all coming up in an hour here for Cartload. We were, of course, meant to have a special guest with us, a visible image, we're meant to be here. However...
Well, he was here.
He was here.
Not as long as we'd planned.
Not for as long as we'd anticipated, was it? Sold out and gone. We're going to have to get even more stock and get them back as fast as we possibly can. But what that does mean is we can spend the 3 hours from 6 p.m. in the UK, 1 p.m. East Coast, 10 a.m. West Coast, solely focusing on all the incredible deals. I must say, Sarah, I was surprised when I realised we'd managed to trim Cartload down to a 2-hour show. I feel like it was the universe's way of just saying, no, it needs 3 hours, you know?
Well, to be fair, when I planned it for a 3-hour one. So you've got an amazing lineup. I mean, bear in mind, yes, we've given you the heads up on the mystery bags and the lucky dips. The paper library, honestly, guys, I don't know where I've put it. Oh, it's back here. This paper library has gone bananas since I previewed it. All I would say is, please get that checked out before the break. We have plenty of them, but they are literally on a 24-hour flash sale only. And also, I think that tote set that Joe was showing you, there it is, please get it. Make a note of the number now. I'll go and have a look for it in the catalogue category. That tote bundle will probably sell out between the shows now, if not at the beginning of the show. There's so many items there. Go and have a little look through everything in the category, because there's up to 70% off everything in the cartload tonight. We've got last chance selling on a lot of items, and some of the items you've been buying in your droves since we opened the category earlier today. So basically, you've got an hour off to go and grab a little bite to eat or a cup of tea, and we'll see you back here in an hour, won't we, Joe?
Absolutely. We will. There's that tote bag, by the way. Is it 70% gone on this? Or have I plucked that figure out of thin air? I'm not sure. It's brilliant value, though. You're saving over half on that. Over 60% of that's gone. I'm not sure if that will make it either. Right, I think we've earned a cup of tea, don't you, Sarah?
We have definitely earned a cup of tea, Joe.
Maybe a little sandwich and a sit down as well. You've got an hour. Do what you need to do, but don't miss Cartload. See you there.